one and the only Spicy, and I am here today with another All Signs Live. I hope that you all are doing well. I hope that you all are feeling blessed. I am feeling blessed. Feeling highly favored today. And yeah, it's a wonderful Juneteenth. I am wearing my Nimba County jersey today. Okay, representing Liberia, okay, in West Africa. Um, that's where my family is from. But I have a Nigerian last name, so I also have some Nigerian family as well. So I hope that you all are well. The question that we are going to be asking Spirit today is what did they try to block, stop, or delay for you? So we're just going to be looking at, what it is. Obviously, if someone is trying to block, stop, or delay positive things for you or blessings, then it means that they are spiritually dead. Okay, so we're operating with that uh, fundamental fact. And we're just going to push forward. So, of course, this is an All Signs Live. I can start with any sign that y'all would like for me to start with, and then I just pretty much stick to the other signs within the same element. So if you want me to start with Aries, then I'll also do Leo and Sagittarius after. If you want me to start with Libra, then I'll do Gemini and Aquarius after, and so on and so forth. So I'll give it a second. You all can say, hey, what's up in the chat. Let me know where you're tuning in from, and let me know which sign that you would like me to get started with. And then we're just going to get the show on the road, because I tend to talk a lot in my lives, but it is what it is, y'all. I'm excited to be here. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and put some lotion on my hands because they're dry. And I'll get started in a second once y'all let me know. But if not, I'll just choose a random sign to get started with and go from there. Hey, Millie. Millie, I know New York is going up right now. I know it is. Like, I know. So hopefully you're, enjoying yourself out there. And thanks for tuning into the live as per usual. I'm sure you're going to say start with Aries. You say, yes, we are. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I remember when the Eagles won the Super Bowl. Well, I think they won twice in like recent years. And yeah, the people in Philly was just doing a lot. Okay, they were jumping on cars, destroying light posts, just a whole bunch of stupid stuff. But I stayed out of the city for that. But all right, so we'll go ahead and get started with Aries. I know, but they be doing too much in Philly. They really do. They be doing too much. Give me 1 second. Let me find Aries, and then we'll get started. Yo, you said they did too much too. Let me know, what did they do? What did they do? Because I've really just been working and sleeping. Okay, that's all I've been doing. I haven't really been. Oh, you said you went to work. Oh yeah, nah, exactly. Just go make your bread, because they're gonna be partying all summer. So you're really not missing anything. All right, let's go ahead and get started with Aries. Okay, so this is what they tried to block, stop, or delay for you. Aries, your timestamp is going to be, let's just do 4:30. You said fights. Yeah, that's too much. Like, that is too much. That's supposed to be, a time where everybody is enjoying themselves and they over there fighting. Like, that's entirely too much. Like, people are so insufferable. It's like, I want to go to the Caribbean parade, but I know they always fighting or shooting or doing something in New York. It's too much. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and get started. So the first question that we're going to be asking is, well, I'll probably just bring out like one blessing for time constraints. But yeah, what is the blessing that they tried to stop for you? Oh, okay. So it seems like whoever this person is knew that you were moving on from them. And what they tried to do was to affect your decision making process. So they tried to block some type of travel for you, or just you energetically or emotionally deciding to leave them behind. For others, like I said, it could be travel, like they may have tried to stop or block a trip from happening for you, but it was a super important trip, something that you should have taken for your own, peace of mind. But we could just bring it back to like you actually moving on from this person. So they really try to stagnate you and keep you stuck by blocking your decision making process. So this is someone knowing that what you were deciding to do was what was best for you, but they were asking you a lot of questions to invoke doubt. So they wanted you to doubt your next steps, or they wanted you to doubt your decisions and your choices. And yeah, it kind of sucks. It's manipulation, because you deciding to move away from this person or deciding to travel and go somewhere different, like I said, is what was best for you. But it seems like they tried to put their needs for you above your needs for peace, for satisfaction, or just for an easier life, a softer life. So yeah, this is definitely someone who didn't really care about your discomfort. They only cared about their own comfort and just what you being in a certain place meant for them. So yeah, that's bad. That's bad. Like they knew that you were moving on, but they wanted you to remain stuck in a bad situation, which benefited them and not you. So that's crazy. They wanted you trapped in many ways. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like you were moving forward. Like you have other things that you need to be focusing on in your life. And it just seems like this person wanted you to be stuck in on a certain level or in a certain vibration that really wasn't benefiting you. They were really trying to hinder your freedom and your peace of mind. And like what they saw in you was forward movement and progression. They saw that. They knew that you were going to leave them behind, leave them in the dust. And they also saw how powerful that you are. So the decisions and choices that you make empowered decisions, empowered choices that are actually going to help you. You don't make dumb decisions that are going to affect you negatively and cause even more problems and trouble for yourself. So that's what they saw in you. Like they knew that you were going to do what was best for you, but they still tried to block and stop your process, or your thoughts, your train of thoughts. So yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I kind of mentioned the method already. I feel like this is someone who tried to invoke a lot of doubt and ask you a lot of questions like, oh, do you think you should do that? Or do you think that's the best decision for you? Or this is the big one. What did God say? Did God say you should do that? Like just asking stupid ass questions, like trying to like hinder you from the next logical thought for you. Yeah, like yep. And this person also tried to make you seem like you were inexperienced, or that you didn't know what to do, or that you were lost, or that they had to guide you. Like this is that person that took that role in your life. Like, oh, I need to guide Aries because they don't know. Like their energy is so scatterbrained, they can't figure it out. Like, and this person also gossiped and talked about you to other people as well. So anything that you was planning, they tried to dismantle your plans, and then they also was talking to other people about you. So yeah, something you got to stop doing is stop telling people what your plans are, because they'll try to make it seem as though you don't know how things work, or you don't know how the world works, and you don't, like just trying to make it seem like you're inexperienced and you're dumb and you're stupid. And that's just what's going on. Like that's crazy. Like this person definitely insulted your intelligence, or insulted your ability to adult, or or trying to parent you. You can parent yourself. So yeah, that's what they tried to do. That's crazy. All right, so let's move on to the root cause. Okay, so what inside them drove them to act this way, or try to block or stop your movement? Well, this is a very proud person, okay? And it's like they've already made, just being transparent, they've made so many fucked up decisions for themselves. It's like they're trying to take control of somebody else's life just to say that they were, you know, a positive influence, or just to say that they did something right. It's like, stop trying to control other people's lives and figure shit out for yourself, that type of thing. But it's like this person wanted to kind of, what is it called? It's like they wanted to bypass all of their bad decisions. And in many ways, like, I keep hearing the word like retribution, but they just felt like they had to take this type of position in your life. Like, it's weird. It's weird. Like, yeah, they make a lot of poor decisions for themselves. So in many ways, I don't know. It's weird. This person's energy is weird. Like, I hope y'all get what I'm saying, but it's just weird. Like, I can't think into the many twists and turns of how demented this person's mind is. Like, it's so crazy. But I just feel like I said, they fucked up their life so much, so they've made so many poor decisions. They just feel like they gotta speak in someone else's business to make them feel better about themselves, or to cover up their own misdeeds or wrongdoings or mistakes. You said, meanwhile, he had nothing going on. Exactly. Millie, you said the Labor Day parade gets crazy. People throw stuff at you. Yeah, especially if it's Juve, like with all the mud. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this is someone who I feel like has been like blocked and cut off from other people, because nobody wants to really get hemmed up with this person's energy. So I think that's something that you come to realize over the course of time, like dealing with this person, is like other people consciously avoid them because they have nothing positive to offer but limitation and lack. Yeah. People really do exclude this person. They don't invite them anywhere. They don't want to have nothing to do with them. Um, they just, I think you realize that they're not a likable person. Like, people actually don't care to be around them, and they don't like them. So yeah, I think that this is something that this person has yet to come to grips with, is the fact that like their choices and decisions are why other people don't really fuck with them to begin with. So they don't really have the right or authority to try to block or stop your next actions when they don't even know what they're doing with themselves. So yeah, and another part of the reason why people don't like them is because they talk too much. They gossip. So they can talk all they want to about what you have going on to other people, but those other people are not going to be swayed by this person's opinion, because they already know how this person is. So don't feel any type of way. Like, if you're worried about your name being smeared or people knowing about your business, like, they can know, but they're not doing anything with that information, because they already know how this person is and who they are. All right, Aries, I'm gonna just leave it right there because it was starting to get a bit weird. Yeah, it was starting to get a bit weird. Like, people already know who this person is, so they don't actually really care about what they're talking about. But I think the disrespectful aspect is within the part of them actually trying. Like, that's the disrespectful aspect of it. Is like they actually really, really tried. Um, so just don't worry about it. Like I said, whoever they smeared your name to, they don't really care. It's like it's falling on deaf ears. You said Debbie Downer, negative Norman, female traits. Hey, Lisa. Yo. Aries, your reading was definitely interesting. Let's go ahead and move on. Let's move on to Leo. Leo's timestamp is going to be 15 minutes. Lisa, I hope your day is going well. You said the whole lineup for this read sounds wild. It's a bit wild, but we just gonna get through it. I hope everyone is enjoying this beautiful Juneteenth. Okay, now that it's a government holiday, everybody can stay home or go out. I know there's a lot going on in my area, but I have to work. Okay, I got stuff to do. I got things to pay for, so it is what it is. All right, Leo. Let's go ahead and get started now. All right, so this is what they try to block, stop, or delay for you. The first question is, what was the blessing that they tried to stop? They can be any specific person, um, or a group of people. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, this is crazy. But pretty much, they, who they are or they is up to you. But yeah, this is bad. So, whomever that specific group of people are, or that specific person, what they try to block was your financial stability. Um, Dang, like these people don't want to see you live a comfortable life. They don't want to see you live a soft life. They don't want to see you financially independent or even emotionally independent, able to rely on yourself. It seems like they wanted you to be a beggar. They wanted you to be broke. They wanted you to struggle. They wanted you to feel bad about yourself, to not feel like you have any self-worth or value. That's the blessings that they blocked, was literally your material success. Um, that's wild. That's wild. Like, they didn't want you to actually reap the rewards from all of your hard work. They wanted you to feel lonely. They wanted you to feel abandoned. They wanted you to have issues with um, just your overall stability, like having exactly what you need, having resources like money, shelter, a car, or, so if you've been experiencing a lot of issues surrounding your stability and your overall sense of like feeling abundant and being prosperous, is literally because someone has been trying to block and stop that for you. Um, Whomever this is someone that wanted you to have to consistently run to them for help and run to them for validation or run to them for resources, or if you needed money, to have to run to them. They wanted you to be trapped. And similar to Aries, there may have been like some type of really big move that you were gonna make. Yeah, they wanted to block and stop that too, so that you would always be struggling and just dealing with challenges and really not able to, put yourself out there or get out there into the world and potentially experience a whole nother different type of energy, which is actually a bit more positive. Um, yeah, whomever this is someone that was always in your business. Similar to Aries, they were always asking you questions about how things were progressing. Oh, so how's this coming along? Or how's that job? Oh, you said you wanted to start that creative project, or oh, you said you were doing that hobby. How's that coming along? It's like, yeah, you might have to be like Aries. It's like, stop answering questions and telling people about what it is that you're doing, because whomever this person is just trying to see if what they're trying to do is working, which is to hinder you. They want to know if it's working. They want to know if things are progressing positively, or if you're running up against roadblocks and challenges and barriers that are in between you and, finally living that type of wealthy or luxurious lifestyle that you want. So that's crazy. All right, so let's keep it going. Yeah, I mean, so what they saw within you is they saw that eventually you were going to thrive. Okay, they saw that eventually, it's like regardless of any roadblocks that were put in your way, that you were still going to be emotionally resilient enough to push through and to get through it and to persevere. So at the end of the day, it's like you're still going to accomplish these things, and they know that you're going to accomplish these things, but they just wanted to make it even harder for you to get there, which is crazy to me. Like, it's crazy to me. Like, it's crazy. Like, but that's just the information that is coming up here. It really doesn't matter what this person tries to do, or how they try to block or stop you, or make you feel bad about yourself, or make you feel like what you're doing isn't worth it, or you're not going to receive the type of success that you're looking for. It doesn't matter what it is. What they couldn't break was the truth that you know to be true within yourself. Okay, is that truth. They couldn't literally break your spirit, so they know that, okay, well, if I can't stop this ultimately, well, at least I can try to make it a bit more harder for this person. Yeah, that's crazy. And I think the truth about you is that you're very optimistic. So that's something that they couldn't break. That is your optimism and your ability to see the silver lining. So even if something didn't work out positively, you were still able to like steer yourself in another direction. Yeah, kind of being fluid, just like water. Like, you can't block and stop. You can try to block the flow of water, but it's still gonna find another place to flow. Like, so damn, that's crazy, Leo. So let's get into the method, how they tried to interfere with your blessings. But yeah, this is definitely financial blessings and opportunities. Similar to Aries, they definitely wanted you to doubt yourself. They wanted to see yourself as inadequate. So they definitely played on your strengths and your capabilities. And they also tried to like overpower you. Some of them could have even tried to do this physically, like physically overpowering you, like trying to put their hands on you. Or yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. You may have been in an abusive relationship with the person that you're thinking about. Yeah, they try to use a lot of force to try to like dictate your actions and what you should do. Yeah, some of these people even try to like attempt like putting you in a hospital, or attempt some type of like they try to like assassinate you, assassinate your character. Like, this is actually really intense. Yeah, this is really intense. Some of them could have even been trying to send like death magic spells. They also purposely withheld from you. This is someone who could have helped you financially, or could have helped you with a resource, but they didn't help you. They didn't want you to be independent and to not need them. They wanted you to have to be codependent, like I said, to always be running to them for help. So I don't know who this person is, but for lack of better terms, fuck this person, because that's crazy. Yeah, they wanted you to have to live in despair. Like, they purposely did things to you to make you feel bad about yourself. Purposely did things and even said things to you. So this person may have also been very verbally abusive, to inspire you to not be confident enough to figure things out on your own. All right, the root cause. So what inside them drove them to these lengths? What inside them? Oh, yeah, revenge. That's crazy. So this person felt like you wronged them. They felt like you wronged them, and they just felt like they had to get you back. Yeah, so they had the spirit of revenge that was within them. Yeah, whomever this person is, this individual is, for lack of better terms, like, or just being transparent, is like, they're a bitch. Okay, this is a spiteful person. They're mean. They're bitter. I'm taking it back to the things that they said. So there was a lot of things that they said to you that was very disheartening. You may have also trusted this person at a certain point in time. You trusted their guidance, or you trusted what they had to say, like you looked at them as like an intelligent person, but over the course of time, you realized that like, no, this person was actively like sabotaging you by not really inspiring you to be independent. If anything, they were only encouraging more codependency or even dependency. So yeah, this person is wild. Like, I don't know who this is, but you don't need to be around them. I'm picking up that this is a female figure. Yeah, this is someone who really isn't at peace within themselves. Um, they live a very distracted life. And I mean, they're also doing this to other people as well. So I don't want you to internalize this person's behavior so much so, because it is fucked up, but it's like this is someone who does this to other people. Like they're just a mean spirited person in general. But for you, they feel like you did something to them, so now they have to get you back. Yeah, this is a disconnected person. Like I know that I'm saying like most of these people that are blocking and stopping things and delaying blessings is like they're spiritually dead, but this person for real is spiritually dead. They really are. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right there, Leo, and let's move on to Sagittarius. Hey, Craig. Well, this is an all signs reading. The question is, well, it's more of a statement. Okay. So we're basically finding out what they, and they can be anybody, a specific person or a group of people, what they tried to block, stop, or delay for you. 9 times out of 10, it was a blessing. Okay. You didn't miss Gemini. After Sagittarius, I can go to the air signs and I'll start with Gemini. Let me put Gemini on top. Okay. But now I need to go back and find Sagittarius. Okay. And let me go back up and see what Lisa wrote. Yep. Lisa said, that's my wicked karmic family. All right. I got everything I need. Far away from them. Exactly. 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 God got me. Exactly. Exactly, Lisa. Because, like, what is the point of going back to people and you already know that they're evil, demonic, wicked, and they're not helpful? Like, what is the point? Y'all, I have a 10-minute alarm today. Because I be talking a lot. And I don't want to go over my time because I still have to work later once I'm done with the live. So Sagittarius, your timestamp is going to be 29 minutes. Just so I can get a sip of my energy drink and some water. It's always the religious people. The people that grew up in the church that act like they're holier than thou. It's always those people. Yes. No, I really do need my energy drinks. Luckily this drink that I have is gluten free and it's only 10 calories. And it's vegan. So, and it has vitamins as well. So, you know, some of those energy drinks can be very unhealthy because they have a lot of extra, you know, stuff in it that's not really good for your system. All right, Sagittarius. You said Sagittarius can be very bossy. Can they? Okay, my son is a Sagittarius and he be trying it sometimes. And I'd be like, look, I don't care how many lifetimes you had in this lifetime, I'm the parent. Deal with it. All right. The block blessings. What did they try to stop? Sagittarius. Exactly. I don't care how many lifetimes he had. Yeah, Sagittarius, this is a hater. I don't know. I don't know who this person is for you, but they are a hater. Yeah. So they basically try to stop your happiness. Okay? They tried to piss in your Cheerios. Oh yeah, yeah, because your happiness pushes you to focus on living a life of true emotional satisfaction. Like, it doesn't matter where you are and what you're doing, you just want to be happy. Like, I keep hearing that song by Mary J. Blige, like, all I really want is to be happy, is to find a love that's mine, it'll be so sweet. So for some of y'all, it could have had to do with your romantic and intimate, love relationship aspect of your life. But for others, it's just your life in general, in totality. You want to be happy with the person that you are, happy with the people that you have around you, happy with your living situation and environment, happy with the type of job that you engage in. So you want to live a holistically happy life. Like, that's just what you want. You want to be happy with your partner, like, happy with your friends. Like, that's just what it is for you. Yeah, this person's a hater. Yeah, they're a hater. Like, they're definitely a hater. Like, I feel like your life as it stands is, I don't want to say it's perfect, but it's damn near perfect. Okay, it's perfect for you. Okay, it's perfect for you. It's perfect for you. Like, and I feel like you really have understood the art of putting yourself first. I was talking about that the other day, like being selfish. Like, when you have been conditioned to enable other people and to be a people pleaser and to always prioritize other people over yourself, being selfish is something you have to do. Like, you have to make it a priority to do so. And I always feel like it's better to be that person that has to learn how to be selfish than to be a selfish person that has to learn how to give. Okay, so I think you're going about this the right way. Like, and you're keeping yourself to yourself as a means of just like self-preservation. Like, you're protecting yourself. um you are in many ways like hoarding your energy. You know where to apply your energy, when to apply your energy. And yeah, you're just exercising proper boundaries. That's just what you're doing. But yeah, it's like this person was trying to block that. So I think they may have been playing like the blame, not the, I heard the blame game, but I also feel like trying to guilt you to give more than what was required. So yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. It's like this person wanted you to feel just as like discouraged as them, or to feel just as bored or dissatisfied or disinterested in life as they are. Whoever you're asking about, I feel like could be experiencing some like intense depression, and they also are not actively living life. So that's what this person was trying to block or stop for you, like your ability to actively live life. And how are you doing that? Because you're happy. Okay, you're happy. Like, I'm gonna get some more information about like the method and how they tried to do this, but for real, they tried to block and stop your happiness. This may have also been someone that tried to set you up. Yeah, set you up. This is a low vibrational person, and low vibrational doesn't always have to equal someone that's evil and demonic. But for this person, yeah, like for this person, yeah, like. But I don't think low vibrational equals demonic or bad. Like, we've all had a bad moment, a bad phase or cycle in life where, let's say, we were depressed. That's a, in my opinion, I feel like that's a lower vibrational energy, but it's not, it's challenging. Okay, I'm not going to say it's bad, but it's challenging to be in that vibration. But you are vibing really high right now, so it's like that's what they want to do. They want to block and stop everything that is to come to you, or everything that you're going to attract from being in that energy. That's crazy. If you all have been trying to have like a child, they may have been trying to like block and stop that. The types of spell work that people do out here is wild. Okay, so I'm gonna just leave that exactly where it is, but that's wild. For some of you, you may have been like losing weight, or you're trying to lose weight. You're trying to live a more healthier lifestyle. They may have been trying to block or stop that by shaming you, um or also doing like little sneaky ass shit, like maybe encouraging you to eat unhealthy, or encouraging you to not go to the gym. I know it's backwards, but people do it. And that's just what I'm kind of picking up right now. Okay. Yeah. Hey, princess. Hey, princess. I hope you're doing well. It's nice to see you. Princess, this is my second live this week. So you ain't really missed nothing. I'm just now getting started because the school year is over and I can just do more, like as far as prioritize myself and my schedule. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of goodness that's within you, Sagittarius. Is like, I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, you the most perfect person in the world, but you are a pure person with pure intentions. And you have goodness in your heart and you have goodness for other people. And I think that's why you're up right now. I feel like that's why you're up. And you're also very unique, and creative as well. But I'm also picking up on you just being authentically you, okay? And not having any issues with being that way. It's like if you're bubbly and you're happy, you're bubbly and you're happy. It's like this person literally is just like, I just heard and saw someone suck their teeth at just how happy that you are. It's like people really be fucking hating for real. But yeah, when you're happy, you're more likely to like actually want to do something and to spread that happiness, or to go out and to meet new people and connect with new people. So yeah, they saw that goodness. Like you have the ability to actually get out there and to make things happen for yourself because of how you're vibing, and they have issues with that. Like you're actually happy with your life. I don't know, I don't want to keep on reiterating it, but just think of it, me repeating it as like an exclamation mark. Okay, so the method, how they try to interfere with your blessings. And it's not even just one specific blessing. I just think it's the vibration. I mean, the vibration could be the blessing because it's like you're going to be attracting a lot of amazing things in that I think you should be selfish as it, pertains or relates to that. You should be selfish like it's yours. It's like so many blessings are coming in for you. It's important for you to give yourself the time, the space, and the opportunity to enjoy it. That's the worst thing ever. And y'all let me know if you've ever been blessed with something that was specifically for you, but because you got to be the nicest person in the world, you started sharing your blessings with other people, and then that shit went downhill. Okay, so let me know. Okay, put some ones in the chat if that has ever happened to you. But it's some things when you are blessed with it, it's for you to enjoy. Like, stop giving your blessings away to other people. Oh, that's crazy. So Elisa said so fast, no more of that. 11111. Yo. So how they try to interfere with your blessings. Oh yeah. This is a traitor. Like this is a hater. This is like a low-key hater. Like this is definitely somebody who I feel like they talk a big game. So this may have been someone that was acting like they were on your side. Okay. This is also someone who isn't able to like generate their own energy. So they need to be connected to people like you. But they hate that. Okay. They hate it. It's like they know they need you because of how high vibe that you are and how things are like seamlessly working out for you in your favor. But it's like they hate that. So yeah, this is definitely a traitor. This is a treasonous person. I think this is someone that you realized was betraying you. This was definitely a hidden op. This was a hidden enemy. They tried to make themselves feel like, or to you, they wanted to make themselves seem like they were your friend, but they weren't. Like behind the scenes, they were really trying to destroy you. Okay, behind the scenes, they were actually very envious and jealous of you. And yeah, I think that's what hurts the most is like, when people are pretending to be your friend, but it's like behind your back, it's like they're doing everything to sabotage your situation. So that's what they tried to do. They tried to sabotage you. You may have been talking to this person a lot about things that you wanted to do. Here we go with the talking. Okay, the fire signs, y'all be too excited. I'm a fire sign. You're too excited, okay, to share what it is that you have going on, but you cannot do that. Can't do that. And this is like, because I read for Aries and Leo already. Now we're on Sagittarius. It's like this is all kind of it's similar. But yeah, it's like you may have been telling this person about everything that you wanted to do, and they was trying to make it seem like, oh, you were future faking, or you're just talking. It's just, it's like they weren't necessarily affirming or standing in agreement with what it was that you wanted for yourself. And this is something that came up in the last live. As far as what Lisa said, it's like when two or more agree, and if it's in God's will, Okay, it's highly likely to happen. So I think this is something you realize is like this is someone who was very fake with you. They may have been pretending and acting like they were agreeing with you, but it's not the case. Like they was behind your back, sabotaging it just with their thoughts. Okay, and people can do that. That's why you got to be careful about who you tell your business to, because they'll be behind the scenes, like talking down on every single plan that you are. That you're figuring out for yourself, or everything that you want to do. Is like they'll really be back there like talking down on it. So yeah, this is not good. What inside them drove this action? Well, this person isn't at peace within themselves, and they're also an instigator. Like they like to sabotage things. They like to fuck stuff up for other people. They do. They really do. Like they really do. This is literally what they do. I think this is something that you have realized about them, but I think it took some time to do so because of how fake this person is. Okay, like, but I think this is the type of person that would say little sneaky shit, and if you didn't catch it, if you didn't catch the shade, then it could have just kind of slid past you. So this is that type of person where you definitely have to watch them and watch what they say, because they'll definitely say little sneaky ass sly shit that you have to catch. But yeah, what I would say is with this person, hold them accountable. But understand, once you hold them accountable, you're going to have to fight. Okay? You're going to have to fight, because they're not going to make that interaction easy. Because what I just heard was round one, fight. Like, you're going to have to fight this person. Maybe this is something that you're trying to look past, because, you know, you don't want to cause any problems. You don't want them to affect your vibration. But I'm trying to tell you, if you keep dealing with this person and you keep allowing them to say little sneaky stuff, you might end up blowing up on this person. Okay? You know, so I'm just telling you, like, you're going to have to stand up and defend yourself and hold this person accountable. They really trying to block and stop your happiness. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, this person is going to be restless. It's like they're not going to stop. They're not going to stop until they drag you down to the vibration in which they are at. It's like they're so unhappy and they're just not going to stop. So that's why I'm saying you're going to have to put this person in their place sooner than later. All right, Sagittarius, let me go ahead and move on to the next sign. I forgot to start the alarm for Sagittarius. I forgot to start the 10-minute alarm. Yeah. Princess said, I hate when they play dumb because they think you don't know. Yeah, they think I don't catch it. Exactly. Exactly. Like sometimes I used to like not say anything, especially when it was like someone that I thought was a friend. I would just be like, yeah, I caught the shade, but you ain't gonna start any problems, until it just became blatantly obvious. Like they kept pushing and pushing and pushing. And then I blew up. I blew up. For real. Blew up for real. Like, cause for real, I'm not a punk, but I'm not trying to start problems either. But if it gets to the level in which I feel like, okay, now I gotta speak up and say something, then I'm going to be the equalizer all day. Don't play with it. Lisa said that was still good timing. Thanks, Lisa. Be trying. Okay? Be trying. Okay, you said we already fought and it was not okay at all. But she moved to a new spot and it's been way more peaceful. Okay, so y'all fought already. Yo. Flawless victory. Princess said exactly, and don't expect an apology. Wish it was treat others how you want to be treated. Unfortunately, Craig, some people don't care. Like it's a lot of people that don't even care about karma. Like they don't care about it at all. Like all they think about is that one time when they did that one nice thing, that one selfless thing. But it's like the rest of the time they do shitty things and they don't ever want to account for that karma. They only think about, well, what about that one time when I did that one thing? It's like, but you're getting your karma. Like, what are you talking about? And karma is positive or negative. Like, that's what people need to understand. It's just what it is. It's the energy. Like, they don't. Yeah, Lisa, they don't. They don't care. They literally don't care. Like, All right, let's go ahead and move on to Gemini. I be choosing these reading topics, but once I get into it, I just be like, damn, why did I choose this topic? Like, this topic is too much. Like, shit is too much. All right, the block blessings. Oh, shoot. Gemini, your timestamp is going to be 45:30. All right, 45:30. Gemini, the block blessings. What they tried to stop. I already saw it. Yo, why didn't you? Yo, Gemini. It's another hater on the loose. It's another hater on the loose. Like, okay, so what they tried to stop. All right, so I'm getting a lot of different messages here, but for the most part, they try to stop some type of new opportunity that you manifested for yourself. Okay, they tried to stop that. It could have been a financial opportunity, an opportunity to be promoted at a job, or even to be in some type of leadership position. But yeah, like you are the authority figure wherever you are. So if this is your family, you could be the matriarch and patriarch of that family. If you are in a community, any type of community, you could be a leader within that community. The person that people go to for guidance, the person that people go to for support, the person that people go to be educated. Like it's you. Um, so that's crazy. For some of y'all, this could have to do with the church. They may have been trying to block you from being initiated as the pastor or as some other type of like higher ranking leader within the church. Okay, like we all have different religions, they call them by different names. Like it is what it is. So that's crazy. So this could have even been haters within the church. It definitely makes me think about this show called Greenleaf. They used to come on the OWN network. Yeah, it's kind of like dramatic like that, messy with messy ass people. But yeah, they pretty much try to block or stop some type of promotion for you or some type of opportunity. Like this could have been career advancement, like I said, or even a new job, or even someone giving you some type of resource or putting you into a position. So it seems like, um, damn, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. And they did this shit in secret too. They did it in secret. Um, yeah, see, this is the worst thing. Is someone who throws rocks and hides their hands. Yeah, they did it in secret. For some of y'all, this could have even been like your friends that tried to block and stop this for you. Similar to the other signs, I think that your name was being smeared. Um, like people were talking about your ability to even do the job or your ability to handle it. They may have been saying that like, oh, you're immature or you lack life experience. You lack experience. They may have been talking about your new ideas. So I think like you're a breath of fresh air to this environment. You had the power and the ability to really like shift the community and to shift the energy. For example, if this was a church setting, it's like maybe it was that the different things that you were preaching, like the messages that you were giving were fresh, like fresh messages. And it wasn't so based in, tradition, or you're not a conventional thinker. You're somebody that thinks outside of the box, but it's like they didn't like that. Like that kind of threatened business as usual is kind of what I'm getting here. But yeah, this is definitely something sneaky, something that was going on behind the scenes. You were not necessarily aware of this. And yeah, it affected your ability to actually hold this position. So yeah, someone definitely tried to block your financial opportunities. They tried, like I said, they tried to block a promotion for you, or even if you all were going to school, like a new school program or something, it's like they tried to block your admittance into that program. That's crazy. Yeah. Princess said the meanest people I know claim to be Christian. Yeah, church folks get messy too. They surely do. Okay, they surely do. Like, Let me get some more information. For some of y'all, this could have been your own mother. That's crazy. Like, this could have been your own mom, like trying to block or stop you. But it's like the information that you have is very non-conventional. Okay, like it's not, you think for yourself. Okay, you're an independent thinker, and I think that that was something that kind of threatened these people's positions, because you had, like I said, new creative and fresh ideas. You just had a new energy, that you were going to, influence the community with, and they just had a problem with it. Yo, that's crazy. I think more so they were threatened by the position that you were going to be in. They were threatened by that position. So you may have been, on track to be, like I said, some type of leader, or this could have even been a managerial position, or you may have, been like handpicked or selected to be like a CEO of a company. It's like you were really about to get in some type of leadership position, but no, like somebody didn't want that. It would have made your life a lot much more simpler and easier. I really feel like you've been struggling. Yeah, you've definitely been struggling, and it would have made your life easier. I feel like you tend to take on a lot, but with you taking on a lot, by yourself, it was paying off. Okay, so it's kind of one of those things where it's like you struggled for so long, but the struggle was actually worth it. The challenges that you had to face was actually worth it. And it's like they saw that once you were in this position, or once you got this job, or got into this school program, or became this manager, or became this leader, it's like your life was going to become a lot much more easier. Um, so yeah, it's like they still wanted you to struggle. Like, that's crazy. Let me just move on. Oh, thank you, Mora. Y'all definitely make sure that you check out Jamora's channel. Okay, check out her channel. It's like a lifestyle channel. She really just vlogs about her life, like for real. So definitely make sure that y'all check out her channel. Princess said, "This isn't my sign, but my mom did try that. She wanted to ruin my credit score, which is particularly evil. That's deeper than just stealing money." Yeah, because that affects your ability to do things like to get a car, to move into some places. It's like they be looking at your credit score. What else? Like your ability to get a credit card, which could actually give you a bit much more ease and simplicity within your life. Like, so yeah, that's bad. That's bad. Yeah. Yep. Certain jobs check credit scores too. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, how did they try to interfere with your blessings? They tried to beat you to it. That's weird. Especially if this is your friends. Like friends, it's like they tried to beat you to it. Um, damn. That's crazy. Yeah, they tried to beat you to it. Like they tried to get in the race. That's crazy. So it's like if you were going for some type of like job promotion, it's like they tried to apply for the job as well. Like, yo, if someone was trying to be nice and kind to you by giving you money, it's like they tried to get themselves in there too. Like, yo, that's crazy. Yo, people are crazy. Like they just tried to beat you to it. That's what it is. They became your competitor. Like they put up even more of a challenge by inserting themselves. Yeah, like they tried to insert themselves and make it seem like they were more worthy than you. That's wild. Yo, that's wild. Like, it's like stay in your own lane. Nah, this person definitely tried to get in your lane. So whatever it was that you were going for, or what was going to be given to you, it's like they tried to be a competitor to like get what was promised to you before you could get there. Yeah, I don't like it. Let's move on. All right. So the root cause, what inside them drove them to taking this type of action? Yeah. You said, how you gonna beat someone to their blessings? That's like running to the Christmas tree. My name's still on the present, dummy. What then? Exactly. 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 Like, yeah, this is definitely like what drove them to this action. Yeah, this is definitely one of those warlike type of people. It's like they look at everything like it's war. Okay, it's like killed or be killed, or no, I'm gonna sacrifice you if it means that I can position myself, um, you know, in a better place. Like I'm gonna do this to you. I'm gonna hurt you if it means that I can, come out a winner. Like this is definitely one of those like win or lose type of people. So yeah, this is bad. Like this is someone who definitely doesn't they don't care about you. They can't possibly care about you because they would rather position themselves to be successful and oh well, so what? Who cares what happens to you type of individual. Yeah, you gotta get away from this person. You have to get away from them because it's bad. Like this is really bad energy to be in. And you can't tell them what your plans are. You can't do anything. Like you literally have to live a complete parallel lifestyle from this person, because if not, it's like anything that you're trying to make some type of progress on, it's like they're gonna try to position themselves there so that they can be blessed as opposed to it coming to you. Yeah, that's crazy. Like this is definitely Gemini is giving destiny swapping. Okay? That's what people say, right? That's what it's giving. Destiny swapping. So yeah, what drove them to this action is pretty much how they are. They would rather sacrifice other people if it means that they can come out on top. Oh, dang, I didn't get cards from this deck. Give me 1 second. Yeah, like this is someone who can't create any motion for themselves. They can't create any motion. So any motion that you have, they're gonna try to take it on as their own. Hence is the destiny swapping. They can't. They literally cannot. They can't. Like, I don't know. Let me get out this person's energy. Let's move on. You said they try to weasel in all the time. Yeah. Craig said, I do know someone like that. Princess said they don't believe in themselves because everyone can make something for themselves. Exactly. 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 It's like the chosen one community. You know how some people don't believe in the chosen one community because they feel like it's just people being hella like arrogant and trying to like make themselves seem better than other people. But I feel like everyone is actually chosen. It's just your ability to wake up to the call and understand that you do have a purpose in life. But some people feel like they don't have a purpose in life. And it's like those are the people that unfortunately are going to forfeit, what is for them. They're going to forfeit their blessings. They're going to forfeit their destiny. They're going to forfeit, these great and amazing things that are fated to happen to them because they are making the decision to not stretch or to not grow or to not do anything because they just feel like it doesn't matter. Okay. It's like a very nihilistic view of life. So some people are out here really operating with that mindset. But instead of creating motion for themselves, it's like they be hating on other people and trying to block and stop the things that other people are doing, which is crazy. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Aquarius. And Princess, how are things going in the DMV? Lisa said they better shift their focus. I know that's right. I was thinking about coming down there for the Usher and Chris Brown concert, but then I realized that both of those singers are highly problematic. Like, they've been very problematic. So I'm just like, do I really go spend my money or just do something else with that money? But I was thinking about coming down there for that concert. Oh, you said you was just in New York? Yeah, Millie's in New York right now. You said, but I'm ready to get lit. I know that's right. Thank you, Craig. I hope you have a great weekend as well. And thank you so much for tuning in. Princess said extremely. Yeah, it's like, I'm sorry. Like, if you talking about you going to a Trey Songz concert, Now in 2026, I'm really going to question your decisions as a person because he's really problematic. You said I was shocked to see people asking for volunteers to help with their concert. Like, are y'all lost? Oh, dang, it's early. 4:07 a.m. Go back to sleep, Craig. Yeah, you said Usher wasn't as problematic. Then he opened his mouth. Yeah, or he didn't open his mouth when he was supposed to disclose some important health information, allegedly. Allegedly. So I don't need anybody trying to sue me like Tasha K. Okay, Aquarius, your timestamp is gonna be 1:01. 1 hour and 1 minute. Oh, you talking about you met him supporting Diddy? Oh yeah. You know, people just be saying anything, like anything just to protect themselves. It's like that man has done too much. I feel like it's people still suing him to this day, like still suing him, like to this day. Okay, Aquarius, it's your turn. This is what they tried to block, stop, or delay for you. Of course, your blessings. We're gonna figure out which blessing. Dang. Y'all hold on for 1 second. I'm getting a phone call. Hold on for 1 second, please. All right, Aquarius, I'm gonna have to change your timestamp. Ended up picking up that phone call. So instead of 1:01, it's just gonna be 1:03:30. 1:03:30. So 1 hour, 3 minutes, 30 seconds. You said they're gonna be suing even after he's gone. That's so hilarious, Princess, because they definitely will. Yeah, Usher had to experience some things like he did because even Justin Bieber is a little, you know, he got some things going on. So yeah, I don't know why he's defending him either. It's like Usher's career does not depend on Diddy anymore. Like it just doesn't. It doesn't. And you know what's wild? That music video that he was in with that car, that was the same car that they assassinated Tupac in, right? Or the same car that they drove. Like that's crazy. It was one of those things. So it's just like this guy has pretty much been up to no good, and now, like Malcolm X said, the chickens are coming home to roost. All right, Aquarius. There was a card that tried to jump out of the deck. This is what they tried to block or stop. Yeah, this is kind of specific. For some of y'all, they may have been trying to block your ability to like parent, like to be there for your children, or to be like a good father figure or a mother figure to your child. That's crazy. So whomever is on your mind, maybe someone that you share a child with. For others of you, this could be a parent that tried to like block your relationship with your other parent, which is weird. Um, They may have tried to like spoil that person's name or to smear their name. Maybe some of you were like planning to go spend time with that parent, to travel and see them, but they like blocked your plans. It seemed like you wanted to have a more intimate connection either with your parents or with your child, and someone tried to affect that. So this is a specific message. It may not be for everyone. They try to block your ability to have a close and intimate connection with another person. For some of y'all, they may have even tried to block or stop you from getting married to like the love of your life, or they try to like drive a wedge between you and that person. So this is like the worst part of the worst type of third party interference. It's not like this is someone who wanted to be your love and romantic interest. It's someone that was trying to block and stop you and the love of your life or your love interest from being together. That's weird. Like, so for some of y'all, this could be like your relationship with a parent, your relationship with your child, if you have one, or even a close relationship with like a potential love interest, like someone that you could actually see yourself getting married to. And maybe there was plans for you to do this. There were plans that were already in place. But this person wanted to kind of sabotage that relationship. For some of y'all, it could have been your mom trying to sabotage your relationship. So what's up with the moms? Like, what's up? Like, what is that? What is that? But it's like, basically you were making a lot of plans to move forward with this connection, but it's like this third party person decided that they wanted to just like confuse the hell out of you. So they may have tried to, ask you questions or say things to make you feel uncertain about your decision. They may have wanted to confuse your partner, to confuse that other person that you were in a relationship with. Like they may have been talking bad about you to confuse your children. Or they may have talked bad about your parent to confuse you and not want to like develop a closer relationship with them. They may have like made up a whole bunch of like lies and secrets and just things to make you feel like afraid, scared, anxious, and uncertain about this decision to develop an even closer relationship with a particular person. Yeah, they tried to control the direction or the lack of direction within this relationship. They wanted to sabotage a close relationship to you. That's really sad. Like, that's really sad. If you were planning on traveling, they may have put up a whole bunch of like travel restrictions. So let's say that you were supposed to get to the airport at a specific time and this person was supposed to take you to the airport. They might like start an argument with you just so you wouldn't be in good energy, or they might have tried to like drive slow, or they may have been like, oh, I'm not giving you a ride, even though they agreed to give you a ride to the airport so that you could go see the love of your life, to go visit your child, go visit your parent. Like that's just an example. But they tried to put up a whole bunch of like restrictions and roadblocks in the way so that you wouldn't actually take the steps to go deepen that relationship. So yeah, that's crazy. Lisa said, all my life has been like that with her. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's so sad, Lisa. Like, I feel like all grandchildren deserve to be around their grandparents, but some of these grandparents are wild. So it's like, it's sad because the child doesn't have a relationship with them, but think about it, it's like it's better off that way. It's better off that way, for real. Well, yeah. This third party person that tried to interfere within a particular relationship is like, they know that the situation doesn't call for them. Like they know that y'all would be better off without them. They know that your relationship deepening or becoming more intimate or just having a more closer bond, and intimacy doesn't have to equal sex, but it's just you having a closeness with this person and actually having a bond and having a connection, and being unified. It's like they know that they're better off. Like they know that they don't have a place. Okay, they don't have a place So this is just someone who has no business being a part of a particular relationship that you're in. And but despite them understanding they have no business, it's like they're still gonna sabotage it and mess it up because they just don't want y'all to be close. It's bad. It's bad because if y'all are close, then maybe you will understand that like y'all would have like a mutual, I want to say like a mutual enemy or a mutual opposition, which is the third party person. Um, so that's bad. I know I keep saying that's bad, but it really is. So this is the type of person that would try to triangulate you against another person. So it just seems like they try to block and stop y'all's connection through triangulation, like pitting you against that other person or making you confused so that you don't know what to believe. So that's pretty much the method, which is triangulation. Yep, gossiping, spreading misinformation. Okay, like spreading misinformation, lies, things that are not true. And also messing up your plans. Like I said, if your plans involve you having to travel to spend time with this person or to see this person, or let's say that you were, you know, just planning the next steps of your life, like just what you were going to do next, and your plans included this person that you wanted to have a close relationship to, it's like they came along to mess up your plans. That's what they came along to do. Yeah, they wanted you to not trust it anymore. Because I feel like you trusted this. You were comfortable making this decision. You were comfortable taking this risk. It's just what you felt like you naturally had to do. But it's like now they just figured that they were just gonna drive a wedge. Like, and they really wanted you to be confused, like to be so ungrounded, to not know what was real or what was false. That's bad. I know I keep saying that. Yeah, they really were trying to mess up just the natural flow and the progress of your relationship. They wanted to mess it up. Like they wanted to come in between y'all. Because I feel like you and this person, or just you in this relationship, like you would have been able to kind of get along with this person. Things would have been working. Things would have been calm. Things would have been very peaceful. Like, you know, y'all would have had a really good and, you know, decent, harmonious relationship. But it's like this person just had to come drive a wedge in between. I feel like they know that they're not a good person. I think they know that. But it's like, it's just, I don't know. It just seems like they just triangulated you against, you know, the other person. I think this is someone who's very paranoid. Whoever is on your mind is like they're paranoid and they always think like someone's going to be out to get them. So I think that's why they inserted themselves in the connection or in the relationship. Like the both of you would wake up one day and realize that this third party person ain't shit and that y'all both don't want to have nothing to do with them. So I feel like this is a very lonely and desperate person. That's why I think they're lonely. I think they're desperate. And 9 times out of 10, they have no friends because that's just what I heard. Yeah, Lisa says she is extremely paranoid. Yeah, that's just the feeling I'm getting. It's like just paranoid. Because it's like you and this person, because what I heard is two heads are better than one. Y'all would have realized that that person ain't shit that was trying to interfere. Yeah, we already know they're not a good person, right? Yo, Princess said she tried hitting on the last boyfriend I had in front of my entire family too. I don't know what she said to him, but it destroyed our entire relationship so fast. See, stuff like that. She does the fake nice thing with everyone she crosses paths with, then talks bad about them behind their backs. It's so sad. Yep, Page of Swords in the reverse. That's that type of behavior. She can't maintain friendships because she thinks everyone is jealous or pulling her down. Paranoid and in psychosis. All right, so let's see what inside them drove this action. But we already know they're lonely and they're desperate. They're lonely and they're desperate. Yeah, unfortunately, this is one of those people that will only continue to keep hurting and harming people because their threshold for pain is so vast. Their threshold for pain is so vast that like they will continuously put other people through it because they keep going through it. They literally keep going through it. Like this is someone who's very numb. Like they're emotionally numb. Some of these people hate themselves so much that they engage in self harm. Okay, they engage in self harm, but it's just the level of self hatred is so high for this individual. And I know that the majority of these people are spiritually dead. Like, I know that, but it's like this is another person, Aquarius, where we could say like, yeah, this person is for real spiritually dead. And I think they're also decaying as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if this isn't someone who's dealing with some type of like really debilitating illness, or something that is eating them alive or spreading. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this wasn't someone who eventually became diagnosed with cancer or is already diagnosed with cancer. Like, I don't be trying to do like medical and health like readings, but I kind of been picking up on some physical illnesses and ailments like recently. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, they are dealing with potential potentially being diagnosed with cancer because it's like they have so much like tension and suppressed rage like within them. Like, they're carrying so much hate and negativity that is manifesting itself physically in their body. Yep, acting like they're fine, but they're not. This is someone who um definitely throws up a lot of smoke and mirrors. So you're really gonna have to be energetically tapped in to see what's really going on with this person behind the veil, because they try their best to hide it, but they're not okay. Like, this person is not okay. They suppress a lot, and they're very, like I said, emotionally numb, physically numb. They need to do things just to feel. So I think that's why this person could potentially engage in self-harm, just so they could feel something. Or they just make a lot of bad decisions. They could also be suffering from like bipolar disorder as well, where like when they're in their manic state, they just do the craziest things that fuck up and destroy relationships because they're not necessarily thinking or not thinking clearly. All right, that's it, Aquarius. Let's go ahead and move on. So I feel like I'm going over time. I think I made good time for Aquarius. Oh dang, she ignores doctors. Nah, I mean, sometimes doctors be on some other shit, but how you ignore doctors? Like, what the hell? Oh, you said she's had cancer multiple times. You see, that's crazy. That's crazy, Lisa. Yep, emotional becomes physical. Thank you, princess. Yeah, they spend money and hurt people to feel. Yep, when people are manic, stay out the way. Just stay out the way. Like, they do things to an excess. Okay? And that's probably why this person's mad, because it's like your relationship with the person that they got in the middle of is like y'all's relationship was very peaceful. It was calm. It was moderate. It's like y'all weren't going back and forth between different extremes. Like, whoever this person is, they're an extremist. They really do too much all the time. I'm done. You said she'll be in the ER and order donuts and coffee after being told to eat better. I'm done. I'm done. It's not funny. It's not funny, but it's funny because I know how you said it. Like, but it's not funny, but it's still kind of funny. Like, yo. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Libra. This is the last air sign. Yeah, it's not funny, but it's funny. Like, yo. Yo. All right. Y'all, let me pause before Libra so I could just go use the restroom, and then I'll come right back. All right. Thank you to everyone that is tuned into the live. I'm about to go ahead and get started with Libra, but before I do, I just want to put some streamers in the chat for our lovely moderators. Y'all, go ahead and put some streamers and hearts in the chat, okay? For the moderators. Thank y'all so much because y'all could really be anywhere doing anything, but you're here, okay? You're here doing amazing work, okay? Work with a K. Like, yo, my son was like, why do you keep emphasizing the last letter of every word? It's like, because I want to. All right, Libra. Your timestamp is going to be, let's just do 123. Yo, yeah, it's cool, princess, because you could always come back for the playback. So y'all know, like, do what you gotta do. It's life. Y'all got other shit to do too. Okay. All right, Libra. The block blessings. Okay, what they tried to stop. Exactly. You just got here. You just got here. Like, be quiet. Somebody said it earlier. Sagittarius are bossy. Okay? Sagittarius are bossy. Libra, your reading may be similar to Leo. So Libra, you should definitely go watch Leo's reading as well at a certain point in time. Let me get some more information. But it seems like Libra, they were trying to block your financial stability as well, or your ability to get help from others. So I mean, like, we all need something, okay? We all need something. We all could be helped or supported or assisted in some type of way. And it seems like they're trying to block this. But for you all, it may also be like your spiritual practices or a particular type of religion that you chose to follow. So your religious practices. Yeah, or even like the positive mindset that you were developing through this particular type of spiritual or religious practice. And it happens. It's like when you're into like metaphysical sciences or when you're into like new age, beliefs. I mean, I don't believe every new age belief or ideology that's out there. I don't, but like it's like a new age practice, I guess, but it's not. But yeah, so basically it just seems like this person tried to block your like your they wanted to pretty much like poison your beliefs, if that makes sense. So they may have been like disparaging your religion. Y'all know how some people are. It's like they act like, and I grew up Christian, but it's like they act like Christianity is the gold standard of all religion, or like with me doing tarot, they make it seem like, oh, well, tarot is satanic. The law of attraction and manifestation isn't in the Bible. And so since it's not written in the Bible, it's satanic. Like, it's that type of thing. So it just seems like your connection to spirit or your connection to the divine is the blessing in the way in which you could relate or connect to the divine, so it's like this person is trying to make it seem like your beliefs are less than, or that you should be shamed for your beliefs, or that you should be disgraced for your beliefs. Some of y'all were potentially a part of, maybe you didn't know it, but there was a church that you were a part of, and that church could have really been a cult for real. Like, it literally could have been a cult, or you were a part of some type of community environment that was like a cult. Or even if this is your family, and your family's traditional values are very cult like they're antiquated. That's the word I heard. Like, they're old. Like, it may seem traditional to them, and they may want you to follow the exact steps, like go by the book, but it's just not in alignment with what you know to be true. Just like what Princess said, like kids be questioning everything. Like you just got here, so you may have definitely been questioning a lot. Um, just asking questions, and instead of them actually breaking stuff down to you, they would just say, well, it is what it is, this is just what it is, this is what the family does, this is what the church does. So if you're thinking anything outside of it, that must be demonic, it must be satanic. So yeah, I think that's the block blessing, is like you developing your own understanding of maybe the way that you want to live life, or the way that you understand the world, your religion, your spirituality, whatever it is that you practice, to feel more connected to the divine. It's like they're literally trying to block that. Similar to Aries, it's like they're trying to block your train of thoughts. Okay, your train of thoughts, or um, they may be trying to like stop your just like just stop you from educating yourself or from expanding your mind. Okay, it's like that's problematic. And I feel like if your particular like mindset is going to help you to get more into alignment with your higher self, then they could also be like stopping your individual ascension. So yeah, it's like you could be a part of like a cult like environment or community that wants you to think a specific way, and because you're questioning things, it's like they're doing their best to like stop you from doing that. It's like you're getting a bit too out of hand for these people. Like I think this is a community, this is a group of people. It's like you're becoming too out of hand. Okay, because I feel like you're trying to search for your own knowledge, you're trying to search for your own understanding, and since you are deciding to do this, it's like they're choosing to not help you. So this is a family and you needed them for some type of resource or material help, like, or you needed them for you just needed a home to stay in, you needed them for shelter. It's like if you don't do exactly what they want you to do, if you don't embody the same mindset and thinking, they're going to kick you out on the street, or they're going to stop, helping you financially. They're going to try to disgrace you so that other people don't want to help you either, so that you don't have a helping hand or support, someone to support you. So yeah, this is bad. Like this is bad. They don't want you to experience any type of compassion from other people. It's like they're trying to shut you up. So if you're definitely a very vocal person, you're vocal about what you believe to be true. Um, it's kind of like you're dispelling old things, that don't really apply to you, like an old way of thought or an old way of being. It's like you're dispelling that. So yeah, these people pretty much want to silence you. Like whoever this is, they want to silence you. So I don't like that, but that's what they're trying to do. I just feel like you're taking control of your own life. And I feel like your beliefs, your spirituality, the religious path that you're taking, it kind of opens you up to being able to experience just more. And I just think that you're in a constricted environment. Yeah, a bit too out of hand. Exactly. Yeah, praying on you instead of praying. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so you're a leader, okay? So I feel like does the word that comes to mind is like dissent. Okay, so like you're clearly dissenting from an old way of being or old thought patterns, something that you were, because I wanted to say indoctrinated, okay, whether you knew it or not. Maybe for even some of y'all, it's like you could come from a family that practices like they practice witchcraft, but it's one thing to do spells for survival, it's another thing to do spells to hurt and harm other people. Okay, so that's different. You may have come from a family that actually does a lot of satanic rituals and things like that behind the scenes. Okay, but let's say you decided to go to God, you decided to live a more divine path. Okay, you decided to be a bit more higher vibe because you actually want to ascend and you're tired of being inflicted by the same BS that your family has been inflicted by for generations. It's like just you deciding to do that sets you apart and it makes you the leader. There's a lot of cards here that symbolize leadership. So this is about you being a trailblazer and doing something that has not been done before. Maybe other people are doing it, but in your specific environment or community, it has not been done before. So it's like they're trying to block that. They know that you're a leader, okay? They know that you're a leader. They know that you're ushering in a better energy, a better, like you're in a better vibration. They know that. but they don't want you to, they just don't want you to be great. Damn, Libra. They don't want you to be great. Exactly. I feel like you're doing a lot of releasing. You're really shedding old things that don't apply to you. And I feel like in that process, you're becoming even more enlightened because you're just understanding that like things that were projected onto you or things that you were taught just wasn't the right way. Um, yo, and they really would have continued to get away with this if you did not ask questions or if you didn't see things differently. They would have continued on with business as usual, like forcing people to believe the same, mindset or beliefs. They would have been forcing people to be in that same way if it wasn't for you. So yeah, it's definitely giving millennial. Okay, it's giving millennial or every generation after that stop giving a fuck about what the older people care about. Okay, that's kind of what it's giving, like millennial or younger. So I feel like you must be in that age range. Okay, so how do they try to interfere with your blessings? I think it's just more so like you connecting to a divine path. Damn. Damn, that's crazy. Like, yeah, I think that you all may definitely relate to you being a part of a cult. Like, I think that's something that you can definitely relate to. Like, you not knowing that it was a cult until you woke up and realized that it was. But yeah, I think that whoever this is or these people, they try to keep you asleep and they try to keep you oppressed. They really try to. They could have even did some binding spell, some type of like work to like bind you to them or to that community or to that environment. But yeah, they wanted you to remain asleep. They didn't want you to wake up and to ask questions and to choose to do something else. Yeah, they wanted you stuck. They wanted you stuck. Some of these people may have even tried to do some type of like mind magic or manipulation to confuse you. Some of these people may have even tried to get you admitted to like psychiatric hospitals or something, or try to get you diagnosed just so they could say like, oh, that person is experiencing psychosis, that person being you, or just so they could be like, oh, that person has this diagnosis, like, you know, some type of mental or emotional health disorder. Like they may have been trying to say that as well, so that nobody would listen to you, nobody would hear you, nobody would actually believe what it was that you were saying, especially if you're very vocal about speaking out about like where you came from or what you experienced. Is like they try to in many ways like smear your name but say that you had mental or emotional health issues, so don't believe you, that type of thing. That's bad. That's really bad. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, Gen Z, Gen Alpha. Exactly. Every generation after the millennials that stop caring. Like, that's kind of what I'm picking up here. You said not my family's enemy coming through as a cult. Yeah, I mean, they may have some type of cult like mindset. Like, for real. Yeah, they're stuck, not me. That's what they tried. Okay, so yeah, whoever this person is or these people, they're highly narcissistic, like narcissistic in a way in which they see you as an extension of themselves. So it's like you must be like them, you must do what they do. They feel like they have this path laid out in front of you that you should follow or you should be following, but oh, you just got to dissent so much, you just got to be so different. It's like that type of energy. But yeah, what drove them is just narcissism, and they see people like family members or people in the community as extensions of them. So it's like you have to carry out their orders. You have to come to them for guidance. They have to control you. You don't have the ability to take control for yourself. So yeah, this is crazy. I know I keep saying that, but it's like the messages that's coming out are really wild. So yeah. Yep. And it's like if you don't do what they want you to do, it's like they're going to be very angry, hostile, and aggressive. Okay? Very aggressive. But the thing is the manipulation is that they wanted you to feel powerless. Okay? They didn't want you to believe in yourself. Yeah, these people are experiencing mental distress. not being able to keep up with you. It's like you're unpredictable. It's like you're too unpredictable for them. Um, and, and they saying that you talk too much. Okay, so they feel like they gotta shut you up. That's what they're saying. Yeah, that's what they're saying. Like, I don't know, Libra. Let's get out of it. Let's get out of it, because this is a lot. This is a lot. But you're just your own person. You're an individual, and they have an issue with individuality. Individuality is like a threat. You said the crazy thing is that this person is actually super weak. If I wanted, I could bully them out of money or even an early inheritance. Yeah, if you wanted to. And that's the crazy thing. It's like when you understand what you have the power and the capability to do, but you still don't do it. You said I'm the only person without mental illness in the family, okay? Or even if you was experiencing it, at least you went and got help. Like, I experienced a lot of mental illness, but it was really because of the other mentally ill people that I was living with, and just a lot of the things that they inflicted because of that. But I feel like if I didn't grow up that way, or let's just say I just was out in the wilderness, I feel like I would be an okay person. Like, I mean, I feel like I'm fine now, but I just know that there are so many things that I had to deal with and go through because of other people and their unchecked mental illness. Exactly. I'm the only person actively managing it and trying to be healthy and functional. Exactly. Exactly. Lisa said, I sought out God to help me through my healing. Exactly. Exactly. That's really kind of the only way to go. You know, it's kind of the only way to go. Like, it's really the only way to go. Like, for real. All right, y'all. So are we going to move on to the earth signs or the water signs? Let me know. Earth signs or water signs? Yep. It was a combination of finding my own spiritual practice and finding a good therapist. Yeah. Yep. I was in therapy for years. I was definitely in therapy for years. But actually, once I stopped going into a church building and just started like listening to the word online, and then I really got into like reading tarot, that definitely helped a lot. It helped a lot. Because I don't know, like once I started reading tarot, I just felt like, dang, I wasted so much time in my life making like the wrong decisions when I could have just consulted the cards. Like, I really could have consulted the cards. And a lot of the shit that I've been through, a lot of the people that I dealt with, like I would be smooth sailing, okay? Like, it's crazy. Like, yeah, that's so sweet and kind. You invited your therapist to your graduation. That's so sweet. Yeah, you said I'm just now circling back to the Bible. Lisa, you gotta post that Bible app. You gotta post that Bible app, that the dramatic one, the soap opera Bible app. You gotta post that. Like, you really do. To make the Bible interesting. Like, you really do. Like, all right, y'all. I'm just gonna go ahead and start with the earth signs. I have Capricorn on top. All right. Capricorn, your timestamp is going to be 1:41. So 1 hour and 41 minutes. Okay, you said it's the Bible BFF app. Okay. Okay, yeah, you did say BFF the last time. The Bible BFF app. Yo. You said I tried saying it 3 times last live. BFF app. All right. Capricorn. This is what they try to block, stop, or delay for you. Capricorn, it seems like they were trying to block or stop like your healing process, like your healing and recovery process. Um this is crazy. Maybe some of y'all had like recently gotten into some type of fight. Like that's crazy because if you still out here fighting, like physically fighting, and it's not like because you're a competitor or you're a boxer or MMA fighter, it's like what are we doing here? Like what are we doing? Okay, but I'm just gonna read this for you. But yeah, it seemed like you had some type of issue or argument with other people, and I think it could have even been like an actual physical fight that you was in. Um, I heard that some of y'all were set up. Yo, that's crazy. Some of y'all may have been set up. Some of y'all may have even had like an argument with a parent. Um, yo, this is bad. It's like you were treated poorly by another parent. I feel like this could have been a verbal argument, or it could have even been an actual physical fight. Like you could have had a fight with a parent. Um, yo, that's crazy as hell. And you were like harmed, physically harmed. And it seems like they were trying to block or stop that healing process. Yeah, I think you might have been set up here. Yeah, you might have been set up for real. I think you were set up. That's crazy. I think somebody, yo, this is very dark. I feel like somebody tried to intensely harm you, like put you 6 feet under type of harm you. Like I think you might have been set up. Um, it's like you kept being attacked. Like there was people actually attacking you, like over and over and over and over again. So this is like, metaphorically kicking you while you were already down, like or what people say, like beating a dead horse, like that type of saying. But yeah, I think that someone was actively setting you up to be physically harmed or verbally abused, and they were literally trying to destroy you. Like they were trying to destroy you. Yeah, you must have 9 lives because they can't kill you. Like whoever this person is, I feel like they actually tried to legitimately kill you and they couldn't. um so if anything, they were trying to block and stop your life. That's crazy. Like, and your life is the blessing. Apparently your life is the blessing. Like, yeah, you're very physically strong. Like you're strong. You may have a very strong like spiritual team. Like your guardian angels are not really playing about you. They're very loyal to you. Like they're not gonna leave you. Yeah, I think someone had, like, this is like a series of altercations or things, like literally trying to set you up repeatedly. Like this may have even been like gang violence or just like gang stalking, where it's like people legitimately trying to hurt you, and you couldn't explain this to anybody. Like you couldn't, this couldn't be easily explained. For some of y'all, you even had to deal with the legal or justice system because of this. Like you've been working with lawyers, you've been working with advocates. If it's domestic violence, you could have been working with domestic violence advocates. But yeah, there's one specific person that literally put a hit out on you. Like this is crazy. Like I don't know who you are, Capricorn. I don't know where this energy is coming from, but this is crazy. This is crazy. Like, yeah, this is definitely someone who is abusing you, like repeatedly abusing you, and they were trying to block and stop you from getting support or getting help. Like it seemed like this is someone who was trying to like shut you up. um you may have been trying to like get help from other people, but they tried to like shut you up. For some of y'all, maybe you had to be put in like witness protection. Maybe you stopped something terrible from happening to another person, and then all of that negative energy turned on you. So yeah, it's just kind of giving me like repeated violence, like people coming after you, like trying to cause car accidents, coming to your house, like breaking in your home, trying to make you feel generally unsafe, like harming you repeatedly, physically. Um, yeah, this is really bad. It's like they're trying to literally block and stop your life. Your life. Yeah, this is like someone trying to destroy you. Like I don't know what it is that you know, or what type of information you have. Like, I don't know. I gotta get out of this because this is actually dangerous. Yeah. Yeah, this is a lot. Like, yeah, Lisa, yeah, that's a lot, Lisa. That's definitely a lot. Yeah, you said you was attacked by 2 earth signs, 1 water sign, and 1 air sign, all on separate occasions. Yeah. It's a lot. Like, and the sad part about it is like there was one specific person, like I wanted to say like the top dog. There's one specific person that was ordering these hits. One specific person. Like, one specific person, like they saw that you were yep, one specific person. They could have been an Aries, and this may have been a man too. um yes, they're trying to block and stop your inner peace. Like, your inner peace, it seems like you're genuinely a happy person. um yeah, this is bad. Yeah, they're trying to block your peace and happiness. Like, let me keep it going. I see the method. Like, the method is like these attacks, consistent attacks. Like, that's the method. Yeah, I just think that even here with illumination, with you being so like peaceful and happy, it just seems as though like you're supposed to elevate the vibration of like just your community, or just like if you want to look at it in the world in general, just being a very positive and bright soul. And it's like they definitely wanted to kill that light. Like, I know I'm using intense words, but that's kind of how intense this reading is. Like, it's very dark. um yeah, they basically wanted to, for lack of better terms, just speaking biblically, like they wanted to crucify you. Okay, they wanted to crucify you. That's what they wanted to do. Why why Well, the way they did it was very manipulative. Yeah, I think the setting up is the deceptive part about it. That's the crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, they're very jealous. Like, they're jealous of you. They could be jealous of like your physical traits and attributes, like how you look. They're also jealous of like just your larger than life personality, or just how optimistic and happy and bubbly that you are. Um, they could also be jealous that you're an individual, um, like you're sovereign. You don't allow other people to control or dictate you. They also thought you were a witch too. Like, they Capricorn, they think you're a witch. All right, they think you're a witch. And that's the crazy part about it, is like when things are working out positively because you're staying close to God and you're just obeying all of your, downloads, and you doing what you got to do. It's like, and when things start working out positively, that's when people want to start crying and talk about you a witch. It's like, what? Like, because they have to downplay everything that you're doing. Like, instead of them just saying, oh, that's a blessed person because they're living righteous and they're walking upright, they're being integritous, is like the first thing they want to say is, oh, they must be a witch. Like, this shit weird. But yeah, think about like what they used to do to women in the past, like how they used to like burn women at the stake for being independent, for having their own mind, for wanting what they want, for not like subscribing to the patriarchy or allowing men to control them with their misogyny. Is like, that's kind of what's going on here, because I'm getting that it's men that were attacking you. So yeah, it's kind of like that same process of how they used to literally burn women at the stake. Okay, what inside them drove this action? Hey, Bria Murphy. Gemini's timestamp is 45:30. You said they sure did, though. That's exactly how it went down. Yeah, that's crazy. what inside them drove this action? Well, I think these people went off the deep end a long time ago. Like, I feel like these people have accepted that they are just not good people. They've accepted that they're evil. I think they're too far gone. I feel like this has nothing to do with you. This is just a path that they chose to take. Like, we all decide to take different paths in life. I feel like these people just decided that they were going to, they were just gonna, because they just decided they were gonna go down a dark path. And that's just the path that they're on. Okay? That's just where they are. They're accepting it. I don't think there's much that you can do to bring any type of anything to these people awareness, to their awareness. I think they know that they're bad people. Like, I feel like if these are criminals, they've accepted a life of criminal behavior and activity. They've accepted the criminal mindset. They've accepted that. This is just who they are. This is who they are. Like, this is who they've chosen to be. They're not changing anytime soon. Yeah, these are angry people. These people are, they're operating in the hell realm, okay? They're operating in the hell realm, and they know it. They know it. They know they're evil. They know they're demonic. That they just know that that's who they are. This is what they've chosen. This is their lifestyle. This is their frame of mind. This is their mindset. These are their beliefs. Yeah, stay away from these people, Capricorn. Yeah, stay away from them, because this is what they're choosing. Just like you could choose to walk upright, you could choose to stay close to God. They chose to stay close to the other guy. That's what they chose to do. Yeah, they're soulless. They're actually spiritually dead, and they've accepted it. They've accepted it. They've accepted it. They think it's okay. Like, I mean, we know that, if they don't fulfill the mission, then we already know that they're going to be turned on. So you can't really care about the karma that they're going to receive. You can't care about it, because they chose this willingly. That's what they chose. They weren't stupid. They made a conscious decision to do what they were apparently instructed to do by another person, or another entity. Like, that's what they decided to do. So yeah, it's no sense in, I mean, if you want to have mercy on them, then that's completely fine. That's just a testament to who you are as a person. But they're going to get dealt with in the way in which they deserve to get dealt with, because that's what they chose. So I'm going to just leave it right there, Capricorn. Let's move on. You said my light irritated their demons. These people are in the hell realm, okay? They're doing a lot of hellish things. Yeah, that's on them. They made their bed. Like, that's definitely on them. Okay? I like to say that I'm in the palm of God's hand. Okay? I like to say that too. But yeah. All right, so Capricorn, I am done with y'all's reading. That was crazy. I'm not trying to be insensitive. It's just like I'll think of the question to ask, but I won't know the information that's coming out. So whenever something come out, I'm just like, yo, like, blocking and stopping somebody's life, the blessing of life. Damn. Taurus, your timestamp is going to be let's just do 157 even, so I get a sip of my energy drink. I know, right? You said grandpa's favorite granddaughter, and that's nice energy, because I'm not around any of my grandparents, for real. I'm not around any of them, so I feel like that would be a very like nice and comforting feeling. All right. Taurus, it's your turn. This is what they tried to block stop, or delay for you. I know it does. It does. Because I'm definitely not a perfect person. Lisa, I'm not a perfect person, but I am perfectly me, and I'm still a work in progress. Okay? What they tried to stop. To block blessings. Yo, I'm done. Yo, I'm so tired of people hating. Like, yo, I'm so tired of people hating. All right, let me get some more information, Taurus. Yeah, Taurus, this is one thing I want to tell you. You don't ever have to run anything by anybody as far as like getting second opinions. Like if you're thinking about doing something, like just do it. Okay? Do it. Don't run it by other people. Don't ask other people for advice. Just stop doing that. Like you know what's best for you. And but if you keep doing that, it's like people are gonna lead you astray. They're gonna look at you as someone that's confused or indecisive or someone that has an inability to make like the best choices and decisions for yourself. So just stop asking people for advice, okay? Just stop. Just don't do it. Don't do it, because I feel like you've experienced people leading you astray, like leading you astray, and like that's crazy. Asking people for their advice and they start giving you the wrong advice. Exactly. Exactly. I feel like you have a very like expansive mindset. Like you have so much opportunity. Okay, there's so many different things that you could choose to do, and that's in any area of life. So like let's say if it's your love life, you have many different potential love interests that you can connect with. If it's your life in general, it's like you can prioritize your health. You could do that. You could travel if you want to. You could you could decide to start another money making venture if you want to. Like you can decide to go to school if you want to. Like there's so many things that you can do. Okay, like because I just heard that song by Reading Rainbow. You know the theme song where it's like I can do anything. It's like you can do anything. Like you understand how empowered that you are, and like the choices that you make. Like you could literally do anything. Like very powerful manifester. You're very smart. You always figure out exactly what to do. Hence is why you need to stop asking people for advice. Okay, hence is why you need to stop doing that. You always get a constant stream of ideas. Your imagination is just on 10. Okay, like you have the ability to create a new vision for yourself. You can redefine yourself. You can refine yourself. You could be anybody that you want to be. Like for real. You know how they say a mind is a powerful thing to waste? It's like that's something that you have embedded, okay, deep in your psyche. So you know how powerful your mind is. So yeah, what they try to stop for you is they definitely similar to another sign. It's like they try to confuse you. They try to tell you that what you're thinking of doing is too much. Okay, it's too foreign. We've never heard of that. Okay, hating. They try to make it seem like the ideas that you have for yourself don't make sense. They try to make it seem like the things that you daydream about and the things that you imagine may not ever really happen. They try to make it seem like you're future faking. That's how they're blocking and stopping you. I feel like this is through communications. Like some people may be trying to down you, be trying to make it seem like you don't have what it takes to make something happen. I just heard that lady from that show, The Weakest Link. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. It's like they try to make it seem like you're weak, or you're not knowledgeable, or you can't figure stuff out. Like yeah, this is similar to other signs. Like stop telling people what you're thinking about doing. I don't even think you've gotten to the point of planning. It's just the idea for you. So you might give them an idea about some type of business that you want to start, and then they start asking you questions. Well, like, how you gonna do that? Or I thought you said you were gonna go to school last month, and now you over here talking about you want to start this business, or how you gonna focus on your weight loss program. I thought you said that you wanted to enroll your kid in soccer, or just some other stuff. It's like they try to make it seem like you don't have the ability to stretch and to grow in multiple different directions. this must be that type of person or the type of people that have a difficulty with focusing on one thing, let alone you focusing on 10 different things at one time and making progress. And they're going to make it seem like things are disorganized and scattered for you, because how is it that you're doing 10 different things, or you're thinking about doing 10 different things, and they can't even accomplish one? So something that I just heard was anywhere but here. Anywhere but here. You understand that you have to take a step. Okay? I feel like you have a lot going on, but you have the ability to focus on a lot of those different things because your energy is just grounded in what's important. You have a lot of dreams that you want to fulfill, a lot of, fantasies, okay? Things that you've been thinking positively about. So I feel like the one thing you have to do is you have to be as secretive as possible and just move in silence, because some of these things that you want to do, you haven't even yet been able to start planting seeds. Like I said, to start planting, it's just thoughts, okay? Things that you could potentially do. I mean, the one thing I would definitely say for you is like, start to get a jump on it. Start to actually plant seeds. Like, if you get an idea for something, just write it down. Write it down. If you need resources, start to write down a list of things that you need, okay, to help you accomplish that goal, or to help you, start that project, or, whatever it is that you want to do to help you start it. But yeah, whoever these people are, they definitely want to make you feel like you're all over the place, like you're chaotic, or your energy is too scattered. Similar to the other signs that I read for today, but that's kind of what they want you to do, so that you fear change so much that you just don't start, that you stay in the same spot. So yeah, stop telling people what you're thinking about doing. Okay, start to plant the seeds. And then, even taking it a step further, is not really telling people about what you're doing until it's already done and it's already accomplished, because it's like they can't take it away from you. So yeah, I would say stop asking people for advice, because you don't need it. Like, you don't really need it. Yo, you don't need it. Yeah. So the goodness that they saw within you was success. So I mean, everything that you're thinking about doing, the only reason why those thoughts are coming to you, or you're receiving those downloads, is because it's for you to accomplish. Okay, it's for you to accomplish. So like, we all have different things that are in our heart's desires, but it's like, once I get a download from spirit about something I got to do, I just write it down, or I'll start, I'll make an email for it, okay, like an email address, or I'll start building like just a mini website for it, like, just so that I'm kind of already in the process of doing it, because it's just how the universe works. It's like, it'll give you an idea, but if you don't act on that idea, it's going to give it to someone else that can actually make it happen. So yeah, you're definitely a success, and everything that you want to do, you can definitely find success in doing it. I just think you can't run this by people anymore. Yeah, you kind of have to be courageous enough to go out on a limb and to go after these things independently, without other people's intervention. It could be a bit hard, because I didn't see the 10 of wands, but I kind of saw the 10 of wands like in my mind when I said that, because it's a lot that you're gonna have to take care of. But unfortunately, it's some things in life that we have to go at by ourselves. So it may be a bit like excruciating, extenuating. Just do what you can, like take breaks, prioritize things. You can't be distracted by other people. I mean, it's summertime, so it's easy to get distracted by other people and wanting to be outside and wanting to do things. But yeah, I feel like you have to lock in, because if you don't lock in, you could experience too many people, like Lisa even said, like projecting failure upon you, and trying to project that you're chaotic and you got too much going on. Like, but you can accomplish everything that you want. Meanwhile, these are people who can't even focus and lock in on one thing and find success. It's like, how dare you find success in 10,000 things, and we can't even get the same idea that we've been thinking about for the past 5 years off of the ground. Like, how dare you? So yeah, they're just jealous and hating on the fact that there's so many things that you have the ability to do. They might also be like trying to make you feel bad for being a jack of all trades. that type of thing. Like, oh, well, you'll never be proficient in any one thing because you got a lot going on. And it's like, but you're not even proficient in one thing. So what are we even talking about? Like, so yeah, this just makes me feel like you got to use your talents, Taurus. Like every single talent, capability, and skill that you have, like use the talent. Okay. Use it or lose it. Use the download or lose it. All right. So the method, I think it's more so like the optics, trying to make it seem like you're disorganized or scattered, or like I said, asking those questions like, oh, well, what happened to the school program you said you was going to start? It's like, damn, like I have the right to change my mind. Like people be trying to make it seem like you don't have the right to change your mind. Like you have the right to change your mind. You have the right to decide to do something different if that's what you want to do. Like I said, you have the right to redefine yourself. You have the right to refine yourself. You can change courses of action. Like you can change the trajectory of your life. Like it's up to you. So yeah, I think these are small-minded people, or they're inflexible, or they're rigid. You know, I feel like they're trying to block and stop the flow of your manifestation process. I think that's the blessing. It's like the process starts with your imagination. Okay, it's like they don't even want to let you get past step one. Damn. Like yeah, trying to destroy what you have built, because like I said, and this is why you got to stop telling people what you're thinking about doing, because it's not yet set in stone. You haven't had the chance yet to build a foundation. You haven't had the chance to do that. So before you even get the chance to do that, it's like they're already sabotaging things by asking you these questions. It's like, why are you asking me about that yet? I haven't gotten there yet. So yeah. I mean, it's not me. Nobody's been doing that to me, but it's like I'm just picking up on your energy. So that's why I'm speaking through first person. But no, like I'm far past this in my life. Okay. As an entrepreneur, I'm past this in my life. Like I already learned this lesson. But yeah, it's like they're trying to destroy things before you even get started. You said I want to be inside working on my business. You said peanut butter and jealous. Yo. Yeah, like, yeah, it just seems like you find a lot of power through your imagination, as you should. Okay, you're in your magician energy, as you should. The magician is a very powerful energy. Okay, it very much is. Like I like the magician's energy because it's also very resourceful. You're using what you have immediately in front of you. Okay, and that's also your talents. Okay, your talents. So you need to use all of your talents. Okay, that's what you need to be doing. But yeah, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm getting here. I don't want to keep repeating the message, but yeah, that's crazy. Like, and you also need to have more faith and confidence in yourself that you have exactly what it takes to manifest all of these different things that you want to do. That's in your heart's desires. Like you actually have the confidence to do it, and you have the strength. So what I would say is take naps as needed. Okay, take naps as needed. Like I can't tell you the last time I got a full 10 hours of sleep. Okay, I can't tell you because I'm just working, sleep, working, sleep, working, sleeping. Like that's just literally the cycle. And even if I have to take a 4-hour nap, sleep, get up, go back and take another nap. That's really just how it's going now. That's just how it's going. But yeah, they know that if they, speak ill about you, then that they can disempower you. So I think that that's just what they're trying to do, is like disempower you, make it seem like the things that you want to do aren't worthwhile, or that you're just talking, or that you could even be future faking. Okay, like they're questioning, like, are you really doing this, or are you just talking about it? Are you just trying to make yourself seem important? Like, what is it? Like, what are you doing? Haters. And then they're also trying to like make it seem like, oh, I love you and I care about you, so that's why I'm doing this. This is why I'm saying this. I love you and care about you. Like, be quiet. Okay, love and care about somebody by staying out the way. How about that? All right, let's keep it let's keep it moving. I really was about to mix moving and pushing. It's like, let's just keep it going. Okay. Exactly. Yes. Yes. Naps are so good. Yes, they really are. They really are. Okay, so the root cause. What inside them drove this action? Well, you're getting too out of control. That's number one. You're getting too out of control. You're becoming unpredictable. Similar to another sign. I forgot what sign I said that for. Yeah. Yo. Yeah. I just think you're creating your own way. Like, you're creating your own life. You're not living a life by design. It's like you're literally creating yourself. If that makes sense. You're doing life the way that you want to. You're engaging in things that you want to. You're spending your time the way in which you want to. And your vision for your life is completely different from this other person or these other people. So that's up to them. If they want to follow a blueprint, then they can do that. Like, if they want to be sheep, then that's on them. And what's causing them to do this is they also don't take you seriously. Okay, that's why you guys stop telling people what you're thinking about doing, because I feel like you're thinking about doing a lot of things. But yeah, they're not taking it seriously. Like I said, they think you're future faking. They just think you're talking, you know, they don't believe it. So, like, the best thing to do is to just lock in and to just show them as opposed to tell them. So that's just my advice. Yep, they think you're being naive. They think you're being idealistic. They think you're just saying things, Taurus. Show them that you're for real, okay? By just accomplishing what you want. Stop talking about it. Oh, I keep forgetting to use this deck. Let me get some more information with this deck. Yeah, they just think you're living a facade. Okay, like, they really think you're living in some type of delusional la la land. So I guess this is one of those people, or this is that person, okay, or this group of people that feels like they just have to bring you down to earth. One of those people. Like, it's weird. It's weird. Yeah, they think you're just fantasizing about things that will never be. Like, yeah, this is bad. They're not taking you serious. Even though you're being open with them and sharing, they're not taking you serious. So do what you got to do. So they have to respect you. Put some respect on your name. You said let them think what they want. Exactly. Exactly. You gonna say, and I don't care. I know that's right. Okay, Taurus. That's it. Let's go ahead and move on to Virgo. Virgo, your timestamp is going to be 2/16. And then after Virgo, I'm going to move on to the water signs, and then that's going to be it for today. My day is still not over. It just begun. Like, let me go ahead and put some hearts in the chat for everyone that tuned in. Definitely make sure you like, comment. You can even hype the video. Yeah, subscribe to the channel. And hopefully the readings resonated with you. But I'm okay if they don't, because all I can do is just read what's here on the table. That's all I can do. Like, all right, Virgo, you're up. This is what they tried to block, stop, or delay for you. Damn. It seems like, Virgo, this person is salty. Like whomever this individual is, they're salty because you didn't include them either in a business opportunity. That's kind of what I'm getting here. So you might have not included them in a business opportunity or some type of group activity. It's like this is someone that you didn't invite. Okay. So you must not really fuck with this person, Virgo. You don't want to have nothing to do with this person. You don't want to be in any type of relationship with them. You don't want to be a friend. You don't want to have anything to do with them. So this is definitely someone that you kicked out of your circle. And they're they're mad now. Now they want to get revenge on you because you blocked them out of a venture. So for some of you, this could definitely have to do with like money or collaboration or some type of business idea, some type of business planning that you had. It's like you kicked them out of this. This may even be something that you do independently, like I said, like a collaboration. And you know what you do, maybe they had a chance to learn from you, to set themselves up to have some type of advantage, but you didn't give them the opportunity. So yeah, now they trying to block you now. Yeah, now they trying to block you. Now they want you to feel how they felt when you kicked them out your circle. For some of y'all, oh shoot, this may have even been relationship as well. Like maybe this is someone who tried to put you in some type of like third party relationship, like a throuple. Because y'all know how people will, they'll try to put you in a throuple, but it'll never be like ethical. Okay, it'll never be ethical polyamory. It's always some low down, sneaky, dirty, lying, cheating bullshit that's going on. Like, so it seems like if we go in the relationship route that way, it seems like this is someone who's trying to block or stop you from, you know, getting into a new relationship, starting a new connection, or just moving on from them and finding happiness elsewhere because you were not doing that. You weren't doing what they wanted you to do. Like they wanted you to be in some type of poly situation and you said no. Okay, you said no. But I also feel like you had some type of like connections to a money making venture. And maybe if this person was a decent person, you would have included them in what you were doing, but you couldn't. You couldn't because you found out what they're really about. So yeah, now they're mad. Yeah, now they're mad. It's like they tried to block or stop your ability to connect with someone else that would have had more to offer than what they had to offer. So it seems like this is someone who is entitled. Like they're entitled to getting support and assistance from you. They're entitled to information that you know. They felt entitled to being a part of some type of business deal or collaboration. They felt entitled to being a part of some, you know, partnership. But the reason that you kicked them out, and you're not willing to help this person, you're not willing to focus on a relationship, is because they're shady. Okay, they're shady. Their actual intentions were to keep you stuck and trapped and limited in a situation that's not good for you so that you could benefit them solely. So yeah, no. Bye. Yeah. Yeah. For real. Like you're a very talented person. I think this is someone who was definitely trying to work on you. For real. They were definitely trying to work on you. But in general, it's like you're a very talented person. They know that you're a good person to have in their life because of all of these different talents that you have or all of these different things that you know how to do. But I also feel like when you're in a relationship, it's like you really work at that relationship. Like you put your all in, you know. That's what goes on with you as well. It's like because you see yourself as, it's like if you're a part of anything, you see yourself as like responsible for the success of that thing, okay, which is very in alignment with Virgos. That's crazy. So yeah, definitely your Venus could definitely be in Virgo. It's like you actually care about building a legitimate connection. Anything that you do, any type of partnership or collaboration that you're a part of, is like if you're gonna do anything, you're gonna put your best foot forward. That's kind of what I'm picking up here. Virgo, you have very high standards. I mean, some people gonna say, well, it's perfection, you're too focused on perfectionism, but it's like if you want to do anything, why would you half-ass it? It's like you might as well put your all into it if you're gonna do anything. Like it's like when 50 Cent said get rich or die trying. It's like you better try. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the whole point. Try. Like But yeah, so basically it seems like because you weren't trying to be a part of a particular relationship dynamic, or you just felt like the person that is on your mind just couldn't step up, or they didn't have the same level of skills or capabilities, or you couldn't depend on this person. Um, they just didn't make the cut. It's like because of that, it's like now they want to block you from being able to move forward and to find that person that would be in alignment with you, to find that person that you could be in a relationship with or be in a partnership with, or it's like now they want to block and stop you from moving on past them, which is weird. You gonna say I don't do third party? Exactly. Yeah, me either. Me either. Because then you realize that you're the person that's fueling the third party. Okay, you realize that it's you. It's literally being fueled off of your energy. Yeah. So what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, yeah. The goodness that they saw within you was patience. So they thought that you were gonna wait around. They thought that you were gonna give them a chance or continue giving them chances, or just exhibit grace and mercy for the mistakes that they make. Like, I be trying to tell people, look, like, you gotta go to God, because I'm a human being. Okay, I don't have an infinite level of patience or grace and mercy for people. Like, you gotta go to God for that. Okay, like, that's outside of my wheelhouse. All right, I'm a human being. Like, I'm a human being just like the rest of everybody else walking around. Like, but yeah, they basically were trying to use your patience against you. Okay, use your patience against you. That's what they were trying to do. They know what your objectives are. Okay, they know what your objectives are. I feel like you just want peace. You want things to work. That's why you put the work in. That's why you put time in. That's why you dedicate and commit yourself to things, because it's like you want it to work out positively in your favor. So it's like they used those things against you. I feel like if you would have continued to collaborate with this person, if you wouldn't have kicked them out of your energy, it's like you would have been like a workhorse. You would have been doing way much more than what you should have to do if you just would link up with someone that's capable just like you. So yeah, they use your good qualities against you. So that's crazy. But yeah, they're basically trying to block and stop you from being able to move forward, and meet someone else that's in a bit more alignment with you. All right, so the method. Yeah, the method. It's crazy. Yeah, the method is, I feel like what they tried to do was get you to sign up for, it's like they either tried to actually get you to sign a contract, or they tried to have some type of like verbal contract with you and try to get you into agreement, with something. So they may have tried to lock you down in a relationship. They may have tried to marry you. They may have tried to, draft up some type of contract or something that y'all could both sign, to agree to this collaboration or to this partnership. It's like they try to do that. But sometimes people will try to get you to agree to things like in a very sneaky manner. Like, especially if things have been going a certain way, like, and it's been going in their favor, is like once you like put the brakes on that and just say, well, no, I'm going this way, I'm going a different way, then they'll be like, but I thought we agreed to this, or I thought we, it's like we ain't do shit. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I thought we, like, y'all, you know what I'm talking about. It's like people will literally try to get you to agree to things that you never actually verbally, consciously agreed to. Like, they'll try to do that. So I just think this is someone who tried to, like, have you sign some type of contract, whether it was verbally or actually on paper. I think that's something that they tried to do. So you gotta be careful. Like, I think something that you have to do next time, Virgo, is definitely make sure that you define the terms of your relationship. Or if you have an agreement, it's like you have to define the terms, and also make sure that you are benefiting from that agreement as well. Because I think this is one of those people that will try to like control things in a certain way and think that you're okay with it or you're in agreement with it. And if you don't say nothing, then it kind of makes it seem like you are, passively agreeing. I hope y'all get what I'm saying. I hope that makes sense. Yo. You said I'm in the next time zone. Okay, so Lisa, what you're trying to say is you're so 2008 and they're so 2000 and late. Like, you gonna say they thought wrong. Okay, so what inside them drove this action? Well, this is a parasite. It's like they need you more than you need them. Okay. Like that's why I'm saying if you would have gotten into agreement with this person, it's like you would have been a workhorse. You would have been the person that would be solely responsible for doing everything. And because you tend to, work hard and diligently, like you get a lot of shit done, I don't think it would have been something that you really would have clocked until it was too late. That dang, like I'm actually pulling the weight of this connection, or I'm actually pulling the weight of this collaboration, of this partnership. Like, like you would have been understanding that like you're doing everything, you're putting in all the efforts. So yeah. Yeah, this person is a parasite. Like they need you for their survival and livelihood. Okay. They also may need you for like emotional support. Um, they need you to help them get things done. Like I think it's you. Like you would have been supplying the energy in this situation. Um, so yeah, that's kind of what drove them to try to lock something down with you or get you in some type of like agreement. I keep hearing legally binding, get you in some type of agreement that you actually didn't even really sign up for. That's crazy. But yeah, that's what drove them. That's what drove them to try to block or stop that. Yeah, I think this person may have tried to like unfortunately like love bomb you. I also think they tried to like tell you a lot of things that were false or tell you things that could appeal to you. It's like they tried to sweeten up the deal, like giving you false promises. If this is a love relationship, they may have come back around to try to romance you, try to take you out on dates, try to remind you of like the good times, like the good old days, and when y'all used to connect and things used to be great. It just seems like this person did a lot of talking. Okay. They may have even tried to convince you that they were different. So I think you've already had, in order for you to have kicked them out of your energy, it's like you had to have some type of engagement or involvement with this person. And it's like they're trying to get you to think back to the good times. That's what they did. So yeah, they're definitely trying to block and stop you from moving on and moving forward by trying to like sweeten things up. And it's just like, don't sweeten up shit around here. You already did what you did. Like, I found you out. For some of you, this person could be very narcissistic, vain, and superficial. So even though you're a real one, you still appeal to the superficiality within them. Okay? Like, even though you're really real and you really do what you say you do, like, you still appeal to something within them. There's still something that they want. Okay? Yeah, this person is not okay. Like they're actually not okay. I think this person is crashing out. Yeah. Yeah, this is someone who is crashing out. It's like when they don't have your energy to siphon, when they don't have anybody's energy to siphon, it's like they completely shut down. Like this is someone who I feel like is definitely dealing with depression. And they miss a lot of great opportunities and things that come their way, but that's only because they're ungrateful. They're not looking at the silver lining. They're not really appreciative of the things that they do have. So it's like, if you're not appreciative or grateful, why would you expect to be blessed with more? Like, why would you expect? It seems like you're like a golden ticket or like an actual good person to want to be in a partnership collaboration to deal with as it relates to business or be in a relationship with, like a love relationship. Like you're actually a good person, a good candidate, like a good partner. But this person doesn't deserve it. Yeah, this person doesn't deserve it. Yeah, they don't. Yeah. Yeah, this person is so superficial, even more so like to themselves. It's like I think they have a lot of issues that they're just failing to deal with on their own. So it's just best to kind of just leave this person where they are. If you're still dealing with this person, then you just have to set the terms. And I guess what people say, like the rules of engagement, like you need to set those terms because they'll get you to agree to something that you never actually agreed to. Or they'll try to convince you that something is fine and it's okay when it's actually not. said they fumbled the bag. Me being the bag. Yo, Princess said future faking is evil. It is. Yo, it's so evil. Like, future faking is so evil. Like, it's bad. I can't stand when people do that. Like, I cannot stand that. That's so bad. It's like you're actively lying to someone just so you could get what you want right now. You know, with no intentions on delivering. Like, that's crazy. All right, so now we're moving on to the water signs. I'm going to get a sip of water, but y'all let me know, are we starting with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio? The timestamps are all going to be there, but just for the purposes of the reading, y'all can let me know which sign to start with. Yeah, that's the bad part about it. Yes, you said watching that person build life plans around a bunch of BS. Exactly. Exactly. I can't stand future faking. That's why I don't make promises. Like, when I'm dating somebody or getting to know them, I'm very realistic. I be saying things like, I mean, if we're still talking next year, maybe that's something we could do. If. And I remember somebody was just like, why do you keep saying if? And I'm just like, because that's a true statement. If. Like, I'm not going to sit here and promise that I'm going to be talking to you next year, because we never know what's going to happen. So I'm not going to sit here and promise anything to you. Like, we just going to let shit play out. Like, but I'm not a whatever happens type of person. I'm not that way. Like, you know, I'm going to put my best foot forward, but if is a true statement to make. Like, if. For myself, I say when, but when it comes to other people, I say if, because yeah, I can't tell you how many people that I plan to do things with and they ended up fucking it up. Like, so it's just like, why would I sit here and say if? Like, if you want to live in delusional la la land and think I'm the one, that's on you. I don't know if you're the one, okay? Yeah, and Karan, your breath smell like the Amazon rainforest. Get out of here. Your hair look like the Amazon rainforest. Your breath smell like it. I was about to say one more thing too, but yeah, I was about to say one more thing too, but that would have been bad. Like, so I ain't gonna say it, but I would have said one more thing too. So y'all could probably guess. Okay, another body part. Another body part that smelled like the Amazon rainforest. You said I took it as a compliment. Yo, princess, I ain't take it as a compliment. Yo, I was really about to say another body part, but I was like, you know what? Let me not say nothing. I think we know though. We know. We know. Yo, well, princess, maybe I'm just on 10. Maybe I'm just on 10 today. Like, maybe I'm just on 10. But somebody came in here, yo, why somebody came in here yesterday? It's not yesterday, on Tuesday when I started the live. And literally one of the first comments they said was ooh, ooh ah ah. Yo, I was like, yo, people are wild. Like, so you really fix your stupid ass fingers to say ooh, ooh ah ah? Like, yo, people are crazy. Like, yo, you said no jungle sounds coming out of this room. Shrimp. Exactly. Yo, princess, I was cracking up. I was like, oh, for real? That's what we doing today? Yeah. I don't get Quran. I don't get Quran, but I'll put them in timeout because I don't get it. They'll be okay though. It's literally billions and billions of people that be on YouTube, so I'm gonna be fine. All right, so princess, I think you said start with, was it Cancer? What did you say? Oh, Lucid by Lucy says Scorpio. Lisa says Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. Everybody says Scorpio. Everybody says Scorpio. Okay. Scorpio, your timestamp is going to be 2:37:30. Yeah, y'all all said Scorpio. Yeah, I kind of felt bad for Cancer's reading from Tuesday because I don't be trying to insult people, but what kind of came up in that reading was like, dang, Cancer, you need to get a backbone for real. Stop letting people play you. All right, Scorpio, let's get started. This is what they tried to block, stop, or delay for you. Okay, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. That contest, you in first place. Like, yeah, Scorpio, you in first place. You gotta go listen to that song. You gotta go listen to that song. Like, but every lyric in that 2 Chainz song is not gonna apply to you, but it's just that part, okay? You in first place. You in first place. All right, what is it that you wanted to do for yourself? Okay. What were you being chosen for? Oh, you were supposed to win something. They tried to block you winning something, but what were you supposed to win? Or what were you? Yeah. Oh, couple different things here. Okay, couple different things here. I think this is someone who tried to block a super important relationship for you. For some of y'all, this is kind of giving like potential sugar daddy vibes. Okay. Or like someone investing in you, investing in your ideas. If this is romantic, like it's giving sugar daddy vibes. Like it's giving sugar daddy vibes. Yeah, Scorpio, you definitely get by on pretty privilege. Okay, like I'm gonna just say it is what it is. Like it is. You're desirable. Okay, like you're sexy. You're attractive. Um, yo, I just heard New Kids on the Block. I just heard, you know that song where they be like, "You got the right stuff." Like, yeah, yeah, you really do. So, yeah, I think that your privilege definitely puts you in positions to get chosen. Okay, to get chose, and this is by romantic partners, you know, potential suitors, or just like any type of competition that you do. It's like you're always gonna win. Like it just is what it is. Some of y'all may have even done something along the lines of like modeling, beauty pageants. This may have even been you going for like some type of role, like like in the entertainment industry, like a movie role or something. Like others of you may even be entrepreneurs, so you could have been doing some type of like competition to get money and funding for your business. So there's a lot of different things here, but yeah, they basically tried to like block you from getting chosen, winning some type of competition, or being provide. At the end of the day, it was gonna provide for you financially. So yeah, I also feel like they may have tried to block a marriage for you or a potential partner that was gonna come in, of course, be loyal to you, be kind to you, someone that was gonna be financially stable for you. They may have also tried to block, like I said, some type of business opportunity, something that was really going to help, like, take your life to the next level. But yeah, like, I'm going to just, look, use what you got, okay? Because it seems like you're very sexually attractive and appealing, okay? Pretty hot and tempting. So just use what you got, like, for real. That's kind of what I'm picking up here. But yeah, you definitely tend to like spark a lot of people's interest. I feel like it's in what you talk about, it's in the way that you talk about things, or just how confident or charismatic you are about yourself. It's like that kind of appeals to people as well. So yeah, this person definitely tried to block some type of communications for you. Why? Well, first and foremost, they're pissed because they feel like you're lucky. They feel like everything works out positively in your favor. But this person, what they don't understand is that you make the best choices and decisions for yourself that position you to succeed. So that's just what it is. It's not like you're doing something foreign. It's not like you're getting by on luck. It's just like everything that you're going for, everything that you apply for, it makes sense because you've already done the preparation work behind the scenes. So yeah, like they're hating because they feel like so many things work out positively for you. So that's crazy. This may have been someone that's a competitor to you. Similar to another sign, it's like they may have tried to position themselves in between you and your blessing. So they may have tried to come in between you and that business opportunity, or come between you and uh like a romantic love interest. They may have even tried to sabotage your marriage or your contract with this person. Yo, that's crazy. What else did they try to do? Yep. So you gotta go back and, what sign did I just read for? What was that? Virgo. You can go back and, yeah, go back and watch Virgo's reading as well. You might get some messages from there. Um, but yeah, I think that you tend to gain a lot of favor with people, and then part of it is because you look good, but you also have substance. Like, so I just heard triple threat, so y'all could definitely be in the entertainment industry as well. But like, yeah, you tend to find a lot of support. Like, there's people that are supporting you. I just heard Tyra say, we were rooting for you. So it's a lot of people that are rooting for you as well, that want to see you win. This person is definitely a hater. It seems like they try to block some type of incoming communications. For some of y'all, if you have a manager or someone that handles your social media, get them out the way. Get them out the way, because they're purposely sabotaging you by blocking communications or not telling you about important deadlines or things that are due. Yeah, they want you to lose and to miss out on opportunities. So yeah, it could even be as simple as this being someone around you that may be like a networker, so they know about different resources and things like that are going on in the community, but they're purposely not telling you because they know that once you get a hold of that resource or of that opportunity, that you're going to win or you're going to find success. So I don't know who this person is, but you gotta kick them out your circle, because it seems like they're trying to sabotage you by making you miss out on important things that are going on, because they know that if you took those opportunities, you will win. And that's the crazy thing. It's like, for me, I can know a lot that's going on, but if it's beneficial to someone else, if that person can take it, then I just will send them the link, because it's like, you know what? I'm paying it forward. Okay, so if that person learned of an opportunity or something, they might send it to me. So that's kind of how I am. Like, I'll pay things for it. Like, if I get something to my email, but I can't get to it, you know, it requires someone that has a different level of expertise or knowledge, I'll send it to that person. So that they can take advantage of it. But that's kind of why I'm getting here. It's like someone who purposely doesn't try to let you in on important things that are happening, or they try to block communications just to stop you from taking advantage of opportunities. Like, also trying to get in the way of your relationships that could help you. Like, this is weird. They're all weird. Yeah. Yeah, like the goodness that they see within you is that you're abundant. Like, that's the goodness. And that's kind of like, that's like, it's just a part of the stupidity, because it's like, even though they're trying to block and stop your forward moving progress, it's not going to stop you. Like, so if anything, they're just trying to delay you from getting a hold of certain opportunities, but it's not like it's not going to come to you anyway. Like, that's weird. Yeah, because you're a good person. Like, you're not a perfect person, because there's no such thing as that, but you're actually a good person, and you have good positive intentions for the people that's around you. Yeah, for some of you, this could have been, especially if you were at a job or something, and let's say you're to be promoted. It's similar to that other sign that I read for, where it's like, it might have been Gemini. So Scorpio, you could go listen to Gemini's reading as well. It's like someone that will try to position themselves to receive your blessings. That's crazy. For some of y'all, this could be a coworker. If you're in school, this could be a schoolmate, or someone else that's in the same field as you. Yeah. Yeah, like you're always doing something new. So it's like even if they try to block or stop this opportunity for you, it's like you're always gonna get a new opportunity. So what are we really doing here? It's a waste of time. Like it's a waste of time. The method. Yeah, for some of y'all, I feel like they tried to block communications or they just didn't tell you about important things that were going on or things that you could take advantage of. If you were signing a contract, they may have tried to like delay the signing of that contract. Yeah, get if you have, like I said, if you have a manager or somebody that's helping you with your career or whatever you're doing with your business, get that person out the way. Okay? Get them out the way. Fire them. Literally fire them. All right, that's my 10-minute alarm, but let me see. Yeah, this is how they try to interfere with your blessings. Like, there definitely is support coming in for you. Is resources coming in for you. Is money coming in for you. Is opportunities coming in for you that would definitely help you to feel a bit more secure in what it is that you're doing. And they definitely tried to block that. But like I said, use what you got to get what you want. And for some of y'all that, you gel with that sugar daddy situation, yeah, okay? Like, yeah, like just look at that person as a benefactor. Like it's definitely someone that wants to be good to you. Okay. Like they could be wanting to pay your bills. They could be wanting to, help you with your career advancements. Okay. They could be wanting to invest in you, invest in your ideas. Yeah, that's a big blessing. So don't be shy. Okay. You need some help and support, take it. All right. Don't ever decline a nice and generous and kind thing that someone wants to do for you. Okay, just don't. Get used to people wanting to help and support you. Get used to it. Like, there's this lady I know, and she's just so independent, like hyper independent. And she met this guy, and it's like the guy actually wanted to start like helping to pay her bills, and he was like putting money in her hand. He was doing all of this stuff for her, and she was just like, I don't want him to control me. I was like, girl, you better take it. Like, when was the last time you was in a relationship with someone that said that they were willing to pay your bills? Like, when was the last time you was in a relationship with someone that actually genuinely gave you money because they wanted to give it to you? Like every time she met up with him, he will always make sure she had the food. He had the food that she liked to eat, the drinks that she liked to drink. She had everything. So it's just like, when was the last time you were in a relationship with someone that actually genuinely cared about you and wanted to take care of you? Okay, eat it up. Eat it up. So I think she's finally comfortable with being provided for now. But I literally had to tell her, like, you need to take it. Okay, like just take it, because that person genuinely liked her and was not trying to control her, but she just had never been taken care of, so she did not know. So yeah, I'm saying the same thing for you, Scorpio. But it's crazy because it's for you, but it's somebody over here trying to block that. Like, get out of here. Get out of here. Like, yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. Like, they're trying to tell you, like, oh, you don't need this opportunity, or oh, you don't have this, or you don't have that. You don't need to have this or that. All you need is confidence, which is what you naturally have. Confidence, fearlessness, and you're bold. Okay, that's all you need to have. And apparently, on top of that, you have pretty privilege. So what else do you need here? What else do you need? Okay, so the root cause. What inside them drove them to act this way? Yeah, just let people be generous. Hey, Kai. Hey, Magnificent Cherry. Wait, which Kai is this? Oh, okay, okay. I had to make sure. Like, I had to make sure because my son has a friend named Kai, and he was talking about, I want to tune into your lives, and it's just like, little boy, sit down, okay? Sit down. Yeah, exactly. But see, the thing too is Princess, she's already independent anyway. Like I said, she's hyper independent. So she already had her own job, she had her own house, she got her own car. She still has all of those things. It's just that he wanted to be supportive and just help her because he realized that she was doing so much. So I think that's different because oftentimes people will try to use your independence against you. Okay. I can't tell you how many times that's happened to me in connections where is like the more I tell the guy what I do, like if I'm like, oh, I'm a YouTuber, and I'm like, oh yeah, but I also like to trade. Oh yeah, but I also do this. But I also am getting into UGC work. It's like the more I tell them different things, they just feel like, oh, she must got it all. Like she must be balling. She must be this. She must be that. And then they use my independence against me and feel like, well, I don't have to give her anything. They just be trying to gauge how little they can give. So it's just like he wasn't trying to do that. He actually was just trying to enhance her life because she was doing so much all the time. So I respect that. But I don't respect anybody that uses, strengths against you, because I can't sit here and say that I want to be doing all of these things all the time. Like sometimes I want to relax. Yeah. Princess said, just accept the pocket change. Okay? Because the pocket change was changing. Okay? Yeah. Like you said, independence can attract leeches or destructive people. It's nice to have someone that's just being generous. Exactly. Exactly. Well, okay, so what inside them drove this action? Well, you got it. Okay, I just heard that song. You know that song that used to be in like the Venus commercial with the razors, like she's got it. Oh baby, she's got it. It's like you're literally the full package, and it's like this person is not. Okay, they're not at all. um so that's something that drove them to this action. Like you are who you are, like you're authentic, you're not afraid to be you. Like I said, to be larger than life. You have a very big personality. It's like you're not afraid to display that. And I just feel like this is someone who doesn't yet have the confidence like you to really live their life out loud like that. um so why you gonna sabotage somebody else because you can't do what they do? Like, and that's the thing that people need to understand is like, they don't have to do the exact same thing that you're doing, okay? But they can be influenced positively by you. So, yeah, this is another fake op that's in your circle. You got to kick this person out because I think you're going to realize that they're sabotaging you. Yeah. They're sabotaging your opportunities. And I think I was about to say sobbing. So yeah, this is an overly emotional person. You know who this reminds me of? This is why you gotta get this person out your circle. This reminds me of the lady that murdered Selena. It reminds me of that lady because I just saw and heard that, because y'all know the movie with J-Lo, right? Is like the part when they're trying to get her to like get out of the car so they can arrest her, and she's just in the car crying about how Selena was this and Selena was that. Like, yeah, this person is emotionally unhinged. Okay, they're emotionally unhinged. So yeah, you gotta get this person out the way. Yeah. Yeah, Scorpio. This is kind of giving me like Selena vibes, like just everything that lady was doing, like sabotaging Selena, but then acting like they were like in love, with that person. It's kind of giving like obsessed. So yeah, you gotta get this person out the way. I feel like they're low-key sabotaging you behind the scenes. Lisa said, I'm your Venus, I'm your fire, your desire. She's got it. Yeah, you got it. And Venus just ties into, Empress vibes, like beautiful, sensual, okay? Getting provided for. So yeah. Yeah, this is that type of person that's so obsessed with you that they'll gatekeep your energy just so other people can't connect with you. Like, try and gatekeep, like, relax. You're a star. You're a star, okay? That means that more people got to have the opportunity to connect with you and to show you favor, okay? That's how it's going to go, Scorpio. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and use the restroom, and I'll be right back. Let me know if I should do Cancer or Pisces. All right. I am back. Unhealthily obsessed. You said sugar buddies love me. No daddies here. I don't hand out sugar like that. Okay, so whichever Pisces or Cancer, whichever one is on top. I have Cancer. So I'll just do Cancer next. All right. Cancer, your timestamp is going to be 2:58:30. All right. Let's get started. All right, Cancer. Here's another hater. Here's another hater. Like, all right, so Cancer. This is similar to another sign. But yeah, the person or the people on your mind, they basically try to block or stop you from literally being with the love of your life. Like, what is this, Cancer? Like, they definitely tried to block or stop you from being with the love of your life. Like, that's wild. And it seems like this person that you are connecting with, or connecting to, is someone who doesn't live in the same area as you. So you would have to go visit them. If you wanted to talk to this person regularly, it's like y'all would have to connect via social media or just like sending voice notes or messages back and forth. This may have also, look, this is crazy. Cancer, this may have been someone that you were married to, the person that's on your mind. You were married to this person, so in order for you to go be with another person, you would have had to get divorced, or you would have had to, if it's not that, you would have had to figure out some type of logistics, okay, in order to like actually be in a connection with this person. Yeah, this is crazy. Like, you gonna say nuck if you buck. You said tell all these haters to meet me in a parking lot at 6 o'clock. Yo, you want to know something funny? uh, okay, so people try to talk to me all the time. Like, men would definitely try to talk to me. This one man, he gonna come up to me and say, he gonna say, "Where's your boyfriend?" And I said, he's at work. He said, "Oh, for real? Tell him to meet me on Route 40 at 10 o'clock because we gonna fight for your love." I was like, what? Like, he said, "You heard what I said. We're gonna fight for your love." And I was like, oh damn, like, you know, mind you, I'm single. I don't have no boyfriend. Okay. And I'm too grown to be calling a man my boyfriend. You either my man or you my life partner. Like, I don't know what that is. But yeah, he basically said he was going to fight for my love and honor. That's what he said. Um, so yeah, that's crazy. Cancer, maybe that's what you had to do. Okay. Did you succeed? Because I don't know. Like, the last reading I got from you was you were you didn't have a backbone. Okay, you weren't stepping up and advocating for yourself as you needed to. Um, but yeah, that's what this person tried to do. They tried to block and stop you from. There was another pile. I forgot what pile that was, where it was like blocking you and stop you from uh connecting with someone, okay, having a more intimate connection with this person. But yeah, for you, I feel like you pretty much knew that you are done with this relationship. I think this is a relationship. You're done with this relationship, you're done with this person, and you're ready to move on. You found somebody that you love. You found somebody that you actually wanted to, like, start a relationship with. Is definitely, you make me want to leave the one I'm with to start a new relationship with you. Like, that's the type of energy I'm getting here. But yeah, you saw a new opportunity elsewhere. But I feel like whomever you have on your mind had been controlling you and doing so much like mind magic and manipulation on you that similar to that, similar to, I think, what these weird ass people have been trying to do is to confuse you or to make you feel like you don't have the power to leave them and to go somewhere else. So whomever you were dealing with or whoever's on your mind, like, they may have definitely been doing some type of spell work on you, definitely binding spells to keep you stuck. They may have also been doing spells to keep you like broke and dependent. um yeah, that's crazy. That's definitely crazy. But at the end of the day, it's like you still have a desire for this person that you've identified is your person or the one for you. It's like you still have a desire for that person. You still do. Yeah, you still do, but I don't think as much that you can really offer to the situation. I think you're just kind of like, sorry, for lack of better terms, it's like Cancer, it seems like you're suffering in silence. Okay? That's just what it sounds like. Like, we need to send some love and support to the Cancers out here, because it seems like you're suffering in silence. Like, you feel very stuck and limited, but it's really just a manipulation because you're actually not. I think it's just going to require for you to have to continue to research and just do what is right for you. So if this is you having to move, just pack your stuff and move. Like, just give it a chance. If this is you having to take a risk, just do it. Because I feel like you're keeping yourself a part of a situation, a dynamic, or you could be keeping yourself in a relationship that's just not healthy. Is actually very negative. Yeah, this is crazy because I feel like it's more so than just the person that you're choosing to be with, but it's your own autonomy. And that's what this person is trying to block, stop, and delay for you, is your ability to make your own decisions, to operate off of your own sense of free will, to do what is best for you. So that's what they're trying to block. It's not even just the relationship, but it's your autonomy. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, it's your ability to make empowered choices, informed choices. So yeah, I think that you are being abused, Cancer. I feel like you're being manipulated. I feel like you're being like someone is gatekeeping you. I'm also getting false imprisonment, like someone is imprisoning you. They could also be like making you feel bad. Yeah, it's like someone is, whoever is trying to block or stop you from moving forward, it's like they're trying to put you in some type of like unequal power dynamic where they feel like they're above you. They have to tell you what to do. But yeah, if extortion is here, it's like this person may have some information on you and are trying to blackmail you to keep you stuck as well. So that's just the methods. They're doing a lot of if this then that. Well, if you leave me, then okay, if y'all share kids, you're not gonna be able to see the kids. Well, if you leave me, then I'm gonna take half your money. If you leave, like, it's a lot of if this then that. Like, shoot, I don't care. Then we gonna see what happens. Okay, if this then okay, then we gonna see. Like, you know how Drake said that in Energy. He was like, we gonna see. Like, that's really how you have to be, because it's like this person is putting a lot of fear in your heart and in your mind, telling you that you can't leave or you can't do this or you can't do that. Like, yeah, it's just manipulation. Like, we gonna see for real. Yeah. So what they see within you is your power. Okay. So I think this is one of those situations where you really have to remember your power. Like, you have to remember who you are. Because that's just what the enemy does. It's like the enemy will really, put up all of these damn smoke and mirrors. The enemy will do all of these different tricks. Because they can't actually like dispel the things that God has for you. The only thing that the enemy can do is to slow down your progress. That's literally it. Or to trick you out of your own blessings. That's literally it. So it's like whoever this individual is like, they're definitely deceiving you and tricking you into believing something that's not true. Because they know your power, but do you know your power? That's the difference. So it's not even just you. I think this is what's triggering you, is because you know that there's another person that's well suited for you more so than this individual, that's trying to control you. Like, whoever is trying to block and stop you is for real a narcissist, and they use mind games, and they say a lot. They say a lot of shit to scare you, and then you just kind of falling for it. It's like, what is that? What is that? Like, I don't know. Let me just keep it pushing. Because after Cancer, I have to read for Pisces. And then y'all know I got something to do. Like, I have something to do, okay? More work. But, yeah, like, it's not even just the relationship. It's just your ability to make choices. That's just what it is. Like, you can't really run anything by this person, because they're going to do that stupid ass shit like, oh, let me play devil's advocate. It's like, why are you advocating for the devil? Like, what are you even talking about? So yeah, this is, yeah, they're trying to like stop you from moving on from them. That's what they're trying to stop you from doing. Like, you know that the best thing for you to do is to put a distance between you and this person that's blocking and stopping your ability to leave. Okay, they don't want you to leave. This may, like I said, require you, like, pursuing this relationship may require you to have to move. Like, literally to have to change locations. And you may have an opportunity to do that. Maybe is what you do for a living. You can do that anywhere. You could work remotely. So you don't actually have to be where you are. Yeah, you don't have to. Yeah, they literally are trying to stop you from leaving them behind. That's literally what they're trying to do. Like, 2 of these cards here symbolize travel and leaving something behind that you're not dissatisfied with, that you're not happy with. Like, exactly. Yeah. Yep. And what they're trying to tell you is that if you do so, then you're not going to be supported, or you're going to end up losing a significant amount of money, or you might lose a connection to your family, or you might lose a house. Like, fuck all that shit. Like, just go. Like, the people that love you are going to be there and support you. Like, and that's included family as well. Like, fuck all that shit and just go. Like, fuck that house. Like, fuck that car. Fuck that money. Like, you might have to start over with nothing, but at least you'll have yourself and what you want, which is clearly this relationship, or at least your ability to make your own decisions. Like, but let me stop telling y'all what to do. Like, at the end of the day, you got to do what's best for you. But that's kind of what I'm telling you, is like, you might have to abandon this and let it go. Like, you said the devil is on no one's team but his own. Exactly. That's the crazy thing. It's like, people will allow the devil to manipulate them just for them to get dropped after the assignment is complete. Like, after the assignment is complete, they get dropped. Okay, they either end up dead or in jail or severely disgraced. Like, for real, that's really how it happens. Hey, Shanice, this is my second live. Okay, so you didn't miss out on anything. Like, you didn't miss out on anything. The school year is over. I had to step back to really prioritize the different things that my son was doing, all of his activities. But now that the school year is over, okay, it's my time to shine. Like, I'm on my time. Okay, I'm on my time, Shanice. So I'm back. Okay, I'm back. And I actually scheduled another poll to drop on Monday, so y'all can let me know the 2 lives that you want, the 2 questions that you want me to read for live. Like, all right, so the root cause, okay? What inside them drove them to this action? Yeah, well, whomever this person is has nothing to live for. Okay? And I know that's like extreme, but they really don't. They don't have anything to live for. They don't have their own life. They're not happy about anything. They're not passionate about anything. They've just kind of been living life. Anything that they've ever wanted, they've never really been able to accomplish on their own without having to accomplish those things off of the backs of other people. Whether it was like manipulating people, extorting people out of things, blackmailing people, lying, deceiving, manipulating. Like, whoever you're dealing with, Cancer, like, this is a real narcissist for real. Like, this is a grand narcissist. Like, this person has definitely like they've gotten a lot of things being this way, so there's no reason for them to have to change. Okay, there's no reason. um but yeah, this is someone who, like I said, they always tend to like use other people to their advantage. And I mean, it's worked so many times. And even you, they've used you to their advantage multiple times. It's worked so many times. So if it's not broke, don't fix it. Okay, that's the type of mindset that this person has. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Like, yeah. And they don't care either. Like, this is someone who's very savage with what it is that they do. They don't care. Like, you could try to talk about all of this person's bad deeds, you know, the things that they've done against other people, the bad things that they've done, and they will not care. Like, they don't care. Like, so there's no point in having conversations. You said enough of what you needed to say. There's no point of arguing with this person. There's no point of going back and forth with them. There's no point of having them realize all the fucked up things that they've done. They know what they've done. It's similar to another pile today, where it's like those people have clearly accepted, you know, their lot in life. So yeah, this is definitely similar to that reading. I forgot which sign I said that for, but yeah, this is someone who I feel like obviously is using you. They obviously need you, and it seems like they have some dirt on you. Maybe it's something that you did. They have some dirt on you, and they have no issues with releasing that if you release them. So yeah, that's messed up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this person causes a lot of drama. And I think you're just tired. Like, you're really just tired of the endless drama. I mean, I'm going to just tell you, it's kind of like, um, you know, that song that be like, this is the song that never ends. It's like, if you don't turn off the song, it's going to continue to keep going. So yeah, it's kind of like you being on a roller coaster ride with this person. And it's like, if you don't get off of the roller coaster ride, it won't stop going. So yeah, I just think it's best for you to cut this off. Like, cut this off and just deal with the repercussions. And you don't need to see anything else. This person has already shown you their behavior, so you don't need to see anything else. And it's like, if they can sabotage something that you really love and something that you really want, it's like, what else are they capable of doing? Like, so that's it, Cancer. Let's go ahead and move on to Pisces, and we're going to end the All Signs Live for today. Mary J. Blige, no more drama. Mary J. Blige is in Vegas now. I think she had like a residency. I mean, I wish I would have went, but I did see some videos from the show, and it's just like, Mary not singing no more. Okay, she's done with screaming all of those songs. She's not doing it anymore. She's letting the crowd sing for her. Okay. She's letting the crowd sing for her. So in many ways, it's like a glorified karaoke of Mary J. Blige songs, but I'm not even mad, okay? Because that lady has, she been through a lot. She screamed a lot. And now she just gonna get on stage and do her little Mary J. Blige dance where she kick her one leg out and turn around and do all that. That's what she's doing, okay? That's what Mary is doing. Yo, Mary is not singing anymore. Shanice said, I think that's what Vegas is for. Yo. Yo, I'm done. Okay, so Pisces, your timestamp is going to be 3/17. All right, Pisces. This is what they tried to block, stop, or delay for you. They could be a specific person or even a group of people that's on your mind. Okay? So let's look at the blocked blessings. I'm trying to pull out one blessing. Okay. Yeah, Pisces, you should definitely be proud of yourself because it seems like regardless of any like challenges that you've experienced in life towards some type of goal that you're trying to attain, it's like you always continue to keep pushing. It doesn't matter how hard it is, it doesn't matter how challenging it is. It's like you're going to keep pushing. So good for you. Good for you. But I don't think you can trust the people that's around you. All right. So whomever is on your mind, they could have helped you financially or materially with you being able to reach this goal. For some of you, it could have been your father, like a father figure to you. Maybe for some of you, if this had to do with the workplace, it could have been your boss. They could have given you like a promotion because you've really been putting in a lot of hard work. They may even could have given you a raise, but they chose not to, which is bad, because you're clearly supporting this person. So it's kind of fucked up. It's fucked up, but it's like you're definitely a good person to have, like as a partner, as a family member, and also as a employee. Okay, if you're still employed, it's like by someone else. It's like you're actually a good person to have because you're consistent. You do your best. I feel like you were the teacher's pet, especially in school. Like just that kid that like it's like you always listen to the teacher. When the teacher would leave the classroom, they will always put you in charge because they knew you was gonna get everybody in line, or you was gonna report people that wasn't doing what the teacher said when they left the classroom. Like you're just that person. Like I feel like you're that person that anybody would be proud of to have around. Like you're just a very dependable person, you're very loyal, and you commit yourself to things. It's like when you decide to commit, you really do, like you'll put your all into it, which is really nice. Like you're a good person to have in the workplace, in school, or even in a relationship with. Like you're a good person. So yes, it seems like there's an opportunity that you got, whether it was to start a new job, to be promoted, or even if you're doing something entrepreneurial, okay, or if you decided to go back to school. It's like this person tried to block and stop that new pathway for you by not supporting you, by not helping you, by not being loyal, by not being someone that you could rely on if you needed something, or by not providing for you. Also, I feel like this is someone who didn't protect you. So this is your father. It's like in many ways, I'm sorry to say it, they failed you by not being a father figure to you. They failed you. Um, yeah, that's why I'm getting here. They failed you by not helping you. Some of y'all, your father or your parent or this person could have even abandoned you in your time of need. I don't think you really trust this person. Even if this is a boss, it's like you're not really trusting of this person because they've actually left you to figure things out on your own. Especially if this is a new job, they may have blocked your stability at that job. And this is the thing I don't get. It's like if you're gonna hire a new employee, like actually train that person. Train that person. Like don't leave them to have to figure shit out, and then now they gotta now they're potentially making mistakes that could have been avoided if you would have just helped them. So I'm kind of getting that as well. It's like just maybe even in life, like this person may have blocked you from actually living a decent and fulfilled life. Like this is your father by not helping you, by abandoning you, by not being there to support you, or to to help you figure out life. Like that's crazy. Like so it's so many different scenarios that I could read this for, but I just feel like you were ill equipped, okay, and you had to figure shit out by yourself. So if anything, they just really block your success by not being there for you, by not intervening, by not guiding you, by not giving you the resources that were needed, by not helping you. But yeah, that's crazy. And this is why I feel like you don't have a close relationship with whoever is on your mind anyway. You feel like it's not safe. Like, and it's so sad because it's like you would still try. Like, that's how kind hearted that you are. You would still try. But I feel like you also can't ignore the fact that this person has unnecessarily hindered you when they could have actually helped you. They had the resources, they had the time, they had the energy to do it, but for some reason they just decided to not support you, not give to you. Um, and there may have been other people that was in your situation as well. So they chose to favor another person over you, which is crazy. Like, so if you had another sibling, they chose to favor that sibling and not you. If there was another trainee just like you, they may have chosen to take that person under the wing, but not you. If this was a promotion or a pay raise, they may have chose to give that pay raise and promotion to another person and not you. Um, yeah, that's crazy. And this is the thing I don't get is like, especially if this isn't a case of like a job, is like, I don't understand why people will hate on the person that's going above and beyond. Like, if this is your employer and you're helping just the business and you're helping the business accomplish goals, it's like, why do they be hating because you're doing what you're supposed to do? Like, that's the thing I don't get. Um, I don't know. Y'all let me know if you experienced that, but I don't get it because it seems like you're doing what you're supposed to do. Like, you're showing up on time. You're doing exactly what you need to do. Like, even if this is you and this is you're an adult and this is your parent, it's like you're doing exactly what you need to do as a good child. Okay, you're doing exactly what you need to do, but it's like they're getting mad at you for doing that. It's like, what are they expecting you to be, like vindictive or you to be like them? Like, I don't understand. It's like you're still showing this person goodness. You're still being graceful. And they still have a problem with that. Like, yeah, this whoever this is, they don't deserve nothing from you. Like, just leave. If it's a job and you're not being appreciated, just leave. If this is like a school program that you're a part of, and it's like this is literally someone not trying to give you the tools that you need for success, maybe you have to go to a different program. Like, but it's just weird. Like, this person is strategically doing this. Like, they're strategically not helping you or giving you the tools that you need for success. They're strategically doing this. It seems like this person wants you, similar to the other signs, to like miss out on opportunities or to not, or to feel forgotten about. Like, they want you to emotionally feel disconnected or forgotten about in this environment. Like, it's just weird. It's like they're trying to like dim your light, kill your energy. Like, yeah, I think you're very positive or you're trying to be as optimistic as possible. But they want you to be miserable. Yeah, I think this has to do with work, family. Yeah, it's like they want you to feel insecure, okay? Or they don't want you to experience as much progress or growth in this environment as you could have. It's like you looked at this opportunity as, like a great opportunity. If this is a parent, it's like you looked at, maybe you're reconnecting with someone that walked away from you. It's like you're still trying your best. You're still trying your best, but then they still have a problem with it. Like, I don't get that. I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe y'all could let me know like what this is about, but I just don't get it. Yeah, Lisa said they're projecting their own insecurities. Like, I just don't get it. Maybe some people want to be treated bad. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, okay, so the goodness that they saw in you. Well, they see you, they see you as someone who is blessed. Like, you are a blessing. Maybe this person feels like they don't deserve it. That's why they don't want to give. But they're also picking and choosing who they want to show up for. They're picking and choosing who they want to be a positive presence for. And they're just choosing for it to not be you. Like, that's crazy. That's weird. Yeah, I mean, for a lot of you, it's like you're blessed because it's like you're actually taking a chance on yourself. Like, you're taking risks. But I feel like you've had some personal experiences with this person, or just like with, some an experience that was similar to this. So you definitely are a bit cautious about it, but it's like you're still willing to give it a chance. I think you might have to give up on this. I think you have to give up on this. Like, I think that you may be a bit too loyal and too committed, like to a fault. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I think you should leave this alone, because it's like you're going to continue to keep trying to put your all in, but you're going to be met with a wall, or like a ceiling. You might just have to like go somewhere else, commit to something else, be loyal to something else. I think it's time for you to move on from whatever this is, whether this is a work environment, it's a school, or it's you trying to connect with a parent. Like, I think you gotta stop being on that family first type bullshit. Y'all know how people be. They be like, blood is thicker than water. Family first, family first. Yeah, you need to go meet your soul family, because whoever this person is like they're they're idiotic. Like, you gotta leave this person alone. I don't know like who this is to you, but I'm getting father figure or just someone who's in the position to help but chose not to. They favored somebody else and not you. Yeah, I think this person doesn't want you to feel included. Okay. Like, so whatever environment and community this is, it's like they want to isolate you or ostracize you or push you out so bad. Like, that's what they want to do. And it's like all you're trying to do is your best and showing up as your best self. But apparently, they're not going to reward you for that. Okay. So you don't need this person's validation. You don't need their affirmation. They just don't want you to feel like you belong. Okay. And if this is your family, like your father, like this is very evil. Like, this is wicked. Like, it's wickedness for real, so that you don't feel like you belong. Like, they don't want you to feel like connected to them. Maybe for real, they feel like they don't deserve you. Okay. I think that's probably what it really is they don't deserve you. They know they don't deserve you. So instead of just treating you better, it's like they're gonna push you out. I don't think they deserve you. And I think they know that too. Sometimes people know they ain't shit. But instead of telling you, they'll like push you out. They'll just do things to force you to leave. So I think you should just leave. I think you should like stop trying to figure out if it's going to work, or if you do this, or maybe if you change this approach, then, this person will acknowledge you, or maybe if you do this differently. It's like, just have some self-respect and leave. Some things I feel like are best like left alone. All right, so the root cause. What inside them drove this action, drove them to act like this? I just think they know they don't deserve you. You said they not like us. They not like us. Okay, well, have a good work day, Shanice. Have a good work day, and it's so nice to see you again. Yeah, it's so nice to see you. And Shanice, I'm coming to Toronto at the end of July, so hopefully we'll be able to meet up. Hopefully we'll be able to meet up. But what inside them drove them to this action? Well, similar to the other signs, this is a narcissist. Enough said. Like, this is a narcissist, but yeah, this is definitely someone who is obsessed with themselves, but they have a lot of shortcomings that they don't want to address. I feel like you fulfill a lot of their shortcomings. So instead of looking at the relationship between you and them as actually being like an equitable relationship, this is definitely someone who always wants to feel like they're more so in a power position. So I feel like relationships aren't going to be equal. I feel like they should always be equitable, like you fill in gaps for the other person and they'll fill in gaps for you. But I think this is definitely someone who thinks that they're perfect, but they can't hide and ignore the fact that they're actually not. Yeah, I just think this person is mad at you for being an overachiever in areas in which they know they can't compare. But instead of just like seeing you as valuable, seeing you as worthy, and understanding that your presence in their life is a positive thing for them, it's like they've developed some type of jealousy. So now they gotta, hurt you before you hurt them. Like, I don't see you as someone that's trying to hurt. I feel like you're a helpful person. You're just trying to be there. But they're not registering that that's what you're trying to do. They may also think that you're trying to take their spot, like as the matriarch or the patriarch of the family. They may see that you're trying to probably take over their business, or, take over their position, especially if this has to do with a school. Like, they think that you're trying to overtake them when you're literally just trying to help and be a positive influence. So This is weird. They need to see you as someone that can benefit them, as opposed to someone that's trying to compete with them. Let me shuffle this deck a bit better, and then we'll end the reading for today. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing here. You said, "Oh my gosh, no way, Toronto." Yeah, I don't do competition either. Lisa said, "I'm gonna say it again because it's so nice. I gotta say it twice. They say family is thicker than water, but God's anointing on my life is oil and meant to be separate." Exactly, exactly. It's just weird because that's just the vibe I'm getting here, where it's like relationships should be equitable. Like, your strengths um can help me with my challenges or shortcomings and vice versa. But it's just, I don't know, too many people have like that competitive mindset as opposed to like actual collaboration. It's like we don't have to be competitive. We can work together and get further faster together. Um yeah, it's weird. Sorry y'all, let me shuffle for real and pay attention. Yeah. Yo. Yeah, I definitely feel like this is someone that has like abandoned you multiple times before, or you felt abandoned, or you had to figure things out on your own. Um I think this is someone who deserves to be blocked. Like, this is just taking it back to what I said. It's like they know they ain't shit, or they haven't really done anything positive for you to help you. Like, they know that they haven't. And what I'm also picking up here is like displaced goodness. Okay? Displaced goodness, where this person knows that they should have helped and supported you, but because they feel so bad, but they're so proud, it's like they can't come back to you to right their wrongs. Like, they just don't want to apologize for nothing. They don't want to make it up to you for nothing. Like, this person owes you reparations, whether it's time, energy, attention, money. They owe you reparations, but they don't want to pay you back. So you know what they do? They go give that goodness to somebody else. It's kind of like when you break up with somebody, um and they start doing better for the next person that they date. It's kind of like that idea of displaced goodness, where it's like they should have given you that everything they should have give to you, they want to give to somebody else just so they can redeem themselves and feel like a good person. That's what this person is doing, Pisces. So if you see them supporting another person and being there for them, it's because they know they should have gave it to you, but they're too proud to make it up to you and give you what you deserve. So just leave. Just leave. Like, don't even waste your time here. Lisa said that part. It doesn't work like that. That's why I'm getting, like, it's like displaced goodness. You said no one owes anyone anything. Time is the most valuable commodity. Exactly. I get what you're saying. Yeah, technically, yeah. Like, technically, yeah. I mean, if you do anything for anybody, it's because, there's kindness and goodness in your heart. And 9 times out of 10, God or the divine led you to do that thing, or to bless somebody else, to be a miracle for somebody else. But unfortunately, reparations are due. Reparations are due. Okay? Reparations are due. So I know what you're saying, Michael. I know what you're saying, but reparations are a real thing. Okay? If it wasn't the case, Rihanna would have never came out with that song, "Bitch Better Have My Money." Okay? Pay up. Like, she said, "Pay me what you owe me." Okay? Yo, I'm done. Yo, I have to go use the restroom because I've been drinking a lot of water and my energy drink. So I can't really stick around to do too much yapping. But I definitely hope that y'all enjoyed this live. I hope that the readings resonated. Lisa said, can't justify stomping people out with ill intention, then being good to someone else to make up for it. Yeah, you can't. You can't. But people do it all the time. You're welcome, and thank you so much for being here, Lisa. I hope you and your baby girl have an amazing rest of your weekend. Of course, I will see y'all again. I already have a scheduled poll, so y'all can choose the top 2 readings for next week. I'm getting back on track with, all signs, and y'all, I want to get back into doing pick a cards. I really do. Like, we try my best. Okay, I'm trying my best. Because some people actually have been watching my older readings that I posted, which is good because that's the reason that they're there. Is like I already did the work. Might as well go ahead and tune in. Like some of them don't even have a lot of views, but some of those readings were like the realest readings as opposed to the ones that got thousands of views. So yeah, thank y'all so much. Those who have been tuning into my pick a card readings, especially my older ones, because sometimes I listen to them and I'm like, cringe. But all I can do is continue to keep improving. Yeah, thank you so much, Lisa. But all right, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and end this live so I can go continue on with my day. But y'all stay safe, be blessed, and I will see y'all again.